idiots!
How do you not know her name? That's what I want to know.
That was very poetic.
What-
Because I don't care. Like, they're subs.
What do you mean you don't care?
They're in one day, they're
That's
out
what I'm
the
saying.
next. Like,
Yeah, but that's
what the hell
okay.
does it matter?
Yeah,
Like,
but my thing is like, why wouldn't you? Okay, you made this observation.
yeah, I just thought she would be good for you because she liked Skyrim.
Then why wouldn't you
'Cause
figure out who she is?
She had a kid.
So
you don't
what?
want no baby
I'm
mama
not
drama.
fucking the kid.
No, obviously not, because I mean, you know, that's bad juju, my friend.
I'm talking about the Jews.
That'll get our podcast shut down for sure.
Look,
Yeah,
no,
you
I'm
might have
saying-
a fan in Jared.
God
from
damn
Subway.
it!
Oh, did you unplug the phone, by the way?
Yes.
All right. Anyways, though.
No, I'm responsible, Calvin. When I have to do something, or when someone asks me to do something, I do it.
Okay,
we'll get to that in a minute.
In
by
my
the way.
defense, no.
We're
Let's get to that right now.
Okay, all
the
right.
fans, they want to know.
Okay, let's.
We
All 300 Mexicans that are not listening right now. Let's figure out what.
All right, remember,
what you wanna
negative
know.
just views and not necessarily
They're
represent the
Mexican.
views.
What's wrong with that? I can't call them Mexican if they're Mexican.
That's true. Sorry, there was this article I read one time, and they're like, it's okay to call a black person black, and I guess that really offended people. And I'm like, well, what else are you supposed to call them? Like, if you don't see color, I think you're racist. Like, I mean, you're white. That's what you are, you know? I'm white. It's what I am. They're black. I'm not saying, they're black and they're terrible, or you're white and you're, like, ignorant, Like, I'm not saying any of that.
White and perfect.
Well, that's, beyond the point. Like, everybody knows
Because that's
that.
what white is. It's perfect. Now you can say it.
Oh, sorry. Negative Jeff views do not necessarily represent the views of Calvin and our Stupid Idiots Wrestling podcast.
Okay.
Thank you for listening.
Let's go over the two things that there are issues with right now.
All right.
The first one.
The sub will be back tomorrow.
Shut the fuck. That's not the first one.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. The first.
Fiona Gallagher's really hot. That's not the first one either.
No, but
Damn.
I agree. Okay. The first one, as usual, Calvin is trying to. What word do I want to use this week? I mean, we've used sabotage. We've used ruin.
I don't know. Just pull up a thesaurus real quick.
I know. That's what I need to do. You're the teacher. Let's fucking.
Why
figure
don't
it
you
out.
say cause ruin? I don't know.
Calvin is aiming to cause ruin, right? Look,
Mischievous deeds
again-
are being...
again, we were going to start early today, as you guys have heard for the past 12 episodes.
Yeah.
And, we usually record from about 6 to 8.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we're going to go early, what do I do, Calvin?
You do, but what did I do today?
The same
I
thing.
shot you a text message. I said, hey, I just have to drop off some food real quick because I donate to those in need. Those who can't afford...
You're doing it for a selfish reason. You're not.
Nobody does shit for altruistic motives anymore, Like,
There's maybe someone out there that does.
Nobody does any. Like, if you do something, it's because you either don't want to feel bad for not doing it, or because secretly you want somebody to know that you did good and you.
That's what's
want the
funny is
feeling.
people will always post like, I just gave this dude $20.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh, cool. Thanks for posting about it on Facebook. You fucking piece of shit.
Or they're always like, to the person behind, I hope you enjoyed the coffee I bought you at
You know what's-
Starbucks. Fuck that.
You know what's hilarious about that? So, and I had no way of knowing, and this just shows you like what type of person I am. So, okay, so I guess they had been organizing this shit on Facebook all around town.
Oh, this is gonna be good,
to where
guys.
they would go to like restaurants or like drive-thrus or whatever, and be like, hey, today I'm just gonna pay for the person behind me and try to get the thing going. And I'm sure you already know where it's going. So I go to Dairy Queen and I order, I don't remember. I know I picked up a Blizzard for me, and I don't know what I got for the other person. But anyway, I was sitting there and I pull up and they're like, here's your Blizzards. And the person in front of you paid for it because we're doing like, I was like, cool, thanks. And I just left.
I would totally do that too, because I'm like, honestly, what the fuck is the matter? Like, those people had money that they, were going to spend on the restaurant. Like,
And that's the other thing too, is like, because if I ever did that, which I wouldn't, because fuck them free
Yeah.
blizzards, But
it's stupid.
But the thing is like, the asshole behind you is going to have like a $45 meal, and you're going to get stuck with it because you're going to be like, oh yeah, I'm trying to be a good person, I'll pay for the person's meal behind me, and then yeah, they're going to have 7 fucking screaming kids, and you're going to get the fucking bill, and then you're going to have to do it so you don't feel like a piece of shit. Whereas I'm just like, cool.
I never understood that. Let's just do it and pay it forward. It'll be fun.
Fuck that
I'm
shit.
like, for one, it's like fucking Starbucks.
Be out there for yourself.
It's
Fuck
Dairy Queen,
everyone.
Like, I understand. Like, I'll go do like that giving tree, every once in a while.
What is that?
The one that they have up at the mall where you buy like a toy for a kid around Christmas time or some shit like that.
Just go in there and buy him Seth Rollins toys.
That's what I should do. Every
you
kid
go.
gets a Seth Rollins toy. But I think that, all right, because I'm like, kids don't know. But not if you fucking buy like the bimbo behind you a fucking orange or mocha frappuccino or some shit. Like, that's not going to get any good, like, Jesus points for you or anything. Like,
Yeah, fuck them.
it's ridiculous. It's
Hate 'em.
stupid. It's retarded. Yes, I use the R word. Put it in the comments below how much of an asshole I am this
Yeah,
episode.
you faggots.
I'm surprised Jeff didn't go, the other Calvin's views do not necessarily represent the views of...
I probably agree with everything hateful you're going to say.
It's so dumb. Like, how high and mighty do you have to be like, I bought somebody a fast food lunch?
Yeah.
Like, bow down to me.
Well, that's what they were doing, because I saw it on Facebook.
Let's just
a
do it
little
and
while
go
later.
and just not break the chain every time.
That's what I do. Like, it was fucking hilarious, because, but that's the thing, though. It's like the person in front of me got off easy because it was like, it was one of those things, and I didn't go there for this, like, I'm not, like, a cheap person, but it was like, you pay for a regular Blizzard, and then the other one's like 50% off or something.
Yeah.
So it only cost him like $6. You know what I mean?
But the fact
and that's
that
what
you
I'm saying,
broke
like, the
the
person,
chain.
yeah, still, though. But, I mean, I got 2 free Blizzards. Fuck you. That's where I'm at.
There are a few reasons that you should buy somebody, and like I said, the tree one is one reason, and when you're trying to get laid at a bar is another reason to buy somebody something. Other than that, don't fucking buy them drinks or food or anything.
Yeah, well, I mean, even the drinks at a bar thing, I think that's a little too much, because
Have you ever done that? I haven't, because I've been in a relationship since I'm 21. But.
no, I don't go to bars anyway. But no, like I was hanging out at an Earnhardt show, and for those of you that don't know, my friends
Greatest fucking band ever.
used to have a local band here called Earnhardt Took a Right.
Can I just tell a side story real quick?
Yeah.
My older brother, huge fucking like Dale Earnhardt fan, got so mad at them for that name, and he's like, I'm gonna contact NASCAR, tell them that they're using his name.
What are they gonna do?
And I was just like, calm the fuck down. Like, he shouldn't have took a right. It
It's
was
fucking
really his
hilarious.
fault.
I can't wait until I'm able to go through my boxes that are still packed from the move, because I have the original Earnhardt shirt where it has the "Start Your Fucking Engines" on the back. God damn, dude, it was so funny. So
Such a hilarious.
I missed the reunion show. They did have a reunion show,
Really?
yeah, and and this was
man.
like a while ago. But Blake and I went to Denver to see Down or something, so it was like a way better option. But anyway, fuck, what was I talking about before that?
The band, you were telling about the band, how they...
What?
You were-
Yeah, the drinks. Yeah. So anyway, they were playing in Denver with like Cephalic Carnage, or a band that they were just never should have been on the stage with. And we were with my friend Sean's sister, who, man, now that I look back on it, I really should have fucked her. I really should have, because I gave her a ride back, and she just kept like, because I was 17 at the time, so I didn't, and she was like 40. And I wasn't like picking up on, because she was more like smooth about it.
Yeah.
And like now, like I remember everything she said to me. And now I'm just like, God damn it. God damn it. Like every time one of, yeah, I know. Every time one of them comes up, I'm like, oh, I see what she was doing now. Now that I'm 30, like I see what she was doing.
You need to
and, dude,
find
she
a
was
DeLorean.
so fucking hot. But anyway, she was sitting at the bar, but she would do that. And this is what girls do. They would do that because dudes will buy them drinks, and
Yeah.
they can just go to a bar and get hammered for free.
That's true.
Fucking pieces of shit.
I remember one time in Laramie, I was down there, and I had this dude buying me drinks.
Fuck yeah.
But it was so funny, and I feel really
Well,
racist.
you drink Appletinis too, so
Yeah.
why would he think otherwise?
Well, I was trying to like apparently help him get girls. I don't remember what his name is. I just kept calling him Rico Suave because he was Mexican. that he just kept buying me drinks all night, and I was like, Tanya, look at this.
So stupid.
It was awesome. It makes you feel good.
Anyway,
I understand why people pay now. I take back everything I said about the buying people fast food.
you can't go back.
Flip flop, bitch.
Anyway, so we'll go. Okay, so we'll go all the way back. Every single time we go early, I will send you a message.
I know.
And I will say, hey, let me know if you can go earlier. And you don't.
I told you.
No, you didn't. No.
And I quote.
I'm going to get out my phone, too, because you know he's going to change some shit up. Let's see.
All right, sorry. All right.
Hold on.
Find Jeff Anderson.
Hold on. You don't get that many messages. Shut up.
Dude, you message me a lot.
Okay.
Okay.
9:03 a.m. today. So we can probably go around 4, or depending on if anyone is hanging out or not, but I will let you know. I'm just waiting on payroll to come in so I can write checks and go home and play Skyrim. This is your part.
And then I said, LOL, I just have to run some food to someone, but I'll head over ASAP unless I hear otherwise.
Yeah.
9:23 a.m.
3:53, because I hadn't heard from you. I didn't know if you delivered your food or not. For your for your
unselfish reason.
Yeah. So anyway, so at 3:53 I say, so what time are you wanting to get together? Since you can't keep the only day free that you need to, because you like to go and get tattoos and deliver food and this and that. So anyway, what happens next, Calvin?
4:07. I said, sorry, just had to help a bus full of...
You are a piece of shit! You're a piece of shit! That's not what it says!
It says, I'm heading there now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ask, what time are you going to go? Give me a heads up. And you just say, oh, I'm on my way. I'm inconveniencing you because I'm already going there. I'm not going to be like, hey, I was planning on going in like 10 minutes. Is that cool with you?
I know, but your 10 minutes turned into like a fucking half hour.
Bullshit. I left at 4:20 because I was blazing. And then... and then I got here at 4:34 because it's snowing. It was snowing, and people are still driving like assholes even though the streets are clear.
Have you been on Facebook today?
I would rather be 4 minutes late than fucking be like, hey, I'm already there. And you're like, I haven't even fucking left because I didn't know you were going there.
It's true.
Yeah,
Have you been on
true.
Facebook today about people? They're like, oh, wonderful, snow's in town. And one of our buddies did that. Hold on, I'll just write the name for you. There we go.
Oh, he's not my buddy. Fuck him.
And I was just all, you live in Wyoming, so...
Why is he bitching? He's bitching about it on Facebook?
Yeah. And everyone's like, oh, I know, right? Snow's a son of a bitch. And I know he saw my fucking post because he commented after that shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, just fucking grow up. Get out of Wyoming if you hate the snow. Like,
Because
it's,
of
going into
idiot.
an elementary school and going, God damn, there's too many kids around here. Going into the ghetto and saying, God damn, there's too many blacks around here.
I know. It's bullshit. First of all, stop putting my conversations with myself out there. I'll tell you that in private. Anyway.
Speaking of blacks, did I, sorry, I was watching,
Speaking of the blacks.
Tosh.0, he was talking about blacks, and he's all, you know why I don't eat cotton candy? Black clowns pick it. Just like, fucking Christ.
Oh my god.
That guy cracks me up so much.
Anyway, okay. So anyway, so then the second thing, we've got 2 more things before we get, as far as I know, before we get into wrestling coverage.
Yeah.
God damn it. Fuck you. Mine is a legitimate problem.
I know, I'm just making fun of you.
Yeah, because you're an
You
asshole.
should probably quit sucking dick so much, you know?
Look.
Somebody has to pay for this shit around here, right?
Yeah, someone does have to pay for this shit around here.
This shit doesn't advertise itself, Calvin.
Yeah. Anyway, so we get down here after Calvin's nice little episode that just happened. And he says, oh, hey, I think I found your soulmate today. And I was like, oh, cool. Who's that? And then after a brief, essentially, let me break it down to you as this.
Yeah, break it down. I'll give you a beat.
No, because we've already established that you're terrible at freestyling, at beat making.
I know, but you're the one freestyling. I'm just beat making.
Anyway, shut up. This is not fucking Def Comedy Jam and all that shit.
I know, because we just have to say, like, I don't know, cracker a lot, right? Isn't that what they did there? Cracker ass, cracker! Walking up there,
Why do you put all this shit out here that I'm like a racist person, and you're in here saying the blacks and using a very, very stereotypical way of speaking?
That's just what Def Comedy Jam is like. Anyways,
Oh,
go
is
on.
it? Okay, so anyway, you come in.
I love the
And-
blacks.
Do you? So anyway, you come in and you say, "Hey, I think I found your soulmate."
Yes, I did.
And I'm like, "Oh, cool. Who is it?" And just essentially, Calvin just says, "I don't know."
Okay, because here's the thing. It's a sub. She's going to be in and out because people do not like the room I work in very much, all right? When you have like 10 autistic kiddos all fucking stimming at one time, they hate it. It scares them. They're generally never coming
Okay,
back.
but here's
I know.
the thing,
I should
though.
have got the name because, like, soulmate, whatever. You guys are gonna fall in love. You'll
that's
thank
what-
me
but
in
that's
your
what-
speech at your wedding.
No, I'm not now. Because here's the thing: when you do, okay, let's say let's say you're single, okay, and I bump into someone who I think would be really good for you, and I'm like, hey, break up with Tanya, get divorced. I know, no, but anyway, let's say you're single. I run into this girl that I think would be really good for you. I would be like, oh, hey, so, what's your name, blah, blah, blah. Because, like, if she was in the same field, in some way, I would get it figured out to where I could tell you about her, to where if you were interested, we could work something out.
I see.
But no, I appreciate it. Thanks, man. Thanks for fucking.
hey,
thanks
she'll
for
be in
fucking me over.
tomorrow.
No, you just said that it scares them off. She
I
doesn't
know.
have to show up
She
tomorrow.
doesn't have to, but if she does, I'll know it's fake.
Oh, if she.
All right, and in another defense, okay, this is kind of a roundabout story. On my lunch break, I was playing some Skyrim, and I was also listening to this lady. She does like the Naked Truth. Anyway, she gets naked and talks about stuff on YouTube. So it's basically from there up. Anyways,
Then that doesn't count.
she was talking to size matter, and she said when you have a big dick, sometimes it hurts women, and I don't want you to hurt any more women, Jeff. I can't see you hurt another
She's
woman.
a fucking liar. All right.
She like
She doesn't know what she's
she was
talking
all, I was
about.
with a guy that's, let's just call him, I think I heard you describe this way, Coca-Cola can dick. Like, girth and width, right? Got a little bit of that.
Yeah.
And she said it hurt her a lot. Like, she could never really fully enjoy the sexual experience. And I was like, shit, now I know why Jeff doesn't have many girlfriends. Like, he hurts them all too much.
Look, you can't go by one woman's opinion, okay? They're all different.
Well, I guess if you like big dicks, put it in the comments down below.
Yeah, it'll just be Newton commenting constantly because he loves dick. Okay? Fucking asshole.
Leave a phone number, too, or direct message us
I
if you don't
have
want
I
others.
have his
Oh, no,
number.
I meant for the other people
Oh.
besides him.
I should text him. I'm going to text him a dick right now. Hold on. Just because we're talking about it.
this
So
is
yeah,
good.
I mean, I think that's bullshit that,
I'm just okay. Like I said, we'll wait tomorrow. If she comes back, it'll be fate, and I'll get her name and number and.
I don't want her
size.
number. I just want to know who she is. I want to see a
Alright.
picture of her. See if
You
it's
like to
even
stalk her
worthwhile.
a little bit, right?
Well, yeah.
She's kind of like homely looking, and she has a kid.
What does that even mean?
Like home, like not like anything special.
So
not
she
like,
doesn't flaunt it, but she's probably got some banging titties under there. Is what
She
you're saying.
might. She might. I don't know. She's more Savannah Guthrie, less Kim
Who is
Kardashian.
who is that?
You don't watch the Today Show, the news?
No.
How do you get your news?
BBC.com,
Why the fuck do you?
BigBlackCocks.com,
They're like, this just in. It's raining.
which is hilarious. Oh my god. Well, I mean, that's what I'm searching right now. Because I've got to send it to Newton.
If you ever run for president, they're gonna check like your text message history and just
Do you
see
remember
like
one time-
a plethora of dicks.
I was like, I was going through my phone and just like going through pictures, and there was just like 8 pictures of like giant naked black dudes. I was like, what the fuck happened that night? Like, I couldn't remember what they were for.
God damn it.
Okay. Oh, and then before we start, there is something else I wanted to tell you. Where's his fucking number at? Hold on. a
Oh,
second.
actually, I'm just going to go ahead and say this on air too. I will not be here next Thursday for our episode.
That's what I was gonna say. What are we doing? What are we doing next week? Are we gonna like record early? Like, do you want to go on Wednesday or Friday or?
I don't know, honestly.
Because if we go Friday, we're gonna have to like record it and put it up immediately. Like, we're gonna have to
Yeah.
go for a no edit.
I think maybe just give them a break, because
Give them a break.
Yeah, I'm like fucking booked solid next week. Like, it's ridiculous. Fucking dog. I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
What do you even? Here's my problem. What do? You don't do. Oh, don't send it to Calvin. He already saw it. I'm sending it to the wrong person. You're saying you're booked solid, but you can't even make time to come here for an hour
I know.
to fucking fix the thing.
It's because I'm booked solid.
You're not doing
I'm
anything.
getting a nursery ready.
So what?
It has to be pretty. perfect. You know?
You have like 8 months.
I have like a month.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
no,
January
you don't. It
3rd.
is not due in January.
It is.
You said it was due in like March or something.
No, it's January
You're
3rd.
so full of shit.
January.
I want to
3rd,
go
my
back
friend.
through the episodes.
All right, go back. January 3rd.
I just sent it.
You should just send back. Looks yummy, doesn't it?
I mean, there's the whole conversation.
Yeah. Anyways, oh no, I think just a holiday break. You know, a lot of people do that on shows and whatnot. So, I know we should have had this discussion.
Well,
off
see,
the-
but here's the problem: is now we're gonna the next week after that we're gonna have fucking a bunch of shows to cover, and we're gonna miss Hell in a Cell coverage
Hell in a Cell happened.
or
Survivor Series.
yeah, Jesus,
Well, fuck it. We'll just put it up on Twitter and shit when it happens.
No.
Follow us on Twitter.
no.
What do you say to the looks yummy?
Oh, he said, well, yeah. Anyway, we need to figure something out. What do you? Okay, when does your holiday bullshit start?
Oh, fucking like Tuesday.
Bullshit.
No, I have to like get all kinds of shit prepped and all that
For
stuff.
what?
Because we're hosting Thanksgiving.
So what? Okay, so you vacuum.
No, and get food ready and shit, man. I like my shit to look pretty.
What
I
does
like
this
it to look good, smell good.
Okay, Thanksgiving isn't until Thursday.
Are you going to be open all day Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's not going to work.
We can't record Tuesday anyway.
Why?
Because SmackDown hadn't happened yet.
I don't know. I could try for Wednesday, honestly, but we're just going to have to see.
What is your problem?
I don't go to school on Wednesday.
Who the fuck is here?
Fuck it. Hold on. I have no messages. Who the fuck is it?
I fucking hate everything. So, what were we talking
I
about?
have no fucking clue. I honestly don't remember where we were at.
Do you want to stop and go back and listen to it?
Nah,
Because
fuck it.
all I remember is thinking Rob randomly showed up again.
Fucking Rob. Hope you're listening.
He's not. Don't worry.
to your guys' stuff.
about it. Yeah.
I don't even listen to
All
our
right. How
stuff,
about
Rob.
this? You listen to this shit. You comment. And you let me know. All right.
Comment. Oh, tell him to comment something crazy. All right. Anyways, let's get into Raw.
Well, hold on. I had one more thing to tell you.
Oh, sorry. It must be
before,
important.
Yeah. Well, I to hopefully to bring up ICP for the last time on this
Yeah.
podcast, I forgot to tell you something hilarious that happened
Tell me.
when I was at the show.
Whoop whoop.
That's what it's about. So, okay. So when I went into the show, I had a VIP pass, so I could just go in and out of the building.
Yeah.
And I took something to my truck, and I was walking back in, and there were these fucking dingy little kids, like outside of the venue. I mean, they were like maybe 17 to 20, maybe.
Yeah.
And they had like bootleg CDs. They're like, "Hey man, you want to help my homie get in? You want to help, buy a CD? We'll get him some money to get a ticket." And the ticket was $30. Like, fuck off, But at the same time,
You
I'm
could
like,
have just paid for their ticket and then the people behind them,
oh yeah, kept it going. But no, like, so it's like, "Hey man, help my homie get in. Let's get him a ticket." And I was like, "No, I'm good." And I go, "No, I'm good." He goes, "Yeah, whoop whoop to you too."
Oh, fucking A.
I forgot all about
God
that.
damn. See, now I like ICP all because of that.
That's gonna be my thing now. So like once, I'm gonna say it to someone who like doesn't know, I want to be talking to a girl, be like, "All right, well, hey, I'll tomorrow we'll, I'll call you and we'll figure something out." She'll be like, "Okay, I'll talk to you later." Be like, "All right, whoop whoop to you too." What the fuck?
Next time I'm, running late because I always put stuff on Thursday, I'll be like, I'm gonna be, I'm like 10 minutes late today. You'll be like, yeah, whoop whoop to you.
Yeah, whoop whoop to you too. Okay,
Fucking Christ.
let's get into this week's Raw.
Raw before Survivor Series, my friend.
Everyone comes out to show like, is it Team Raw?
Yeah, I thought this was so funny, and there was something that was so perfect about this. I was looking online, and they're all, Raw's killing time when they bring everybody out at the beginning and then send everybody back to have them come back out. For
Yeah,
the match.
it was retarded. But the
fuck.
best thing about Raw absolutely Stephanie and her outfit.
Oh my gosh. Does Triple H know how lucky he is?
I'm sure he does. I mean, first of all, he's Eskimo Brothers with Macho Man, so that's fucking awesome.
Right?
You know? God damn it, dude. She's so fucking hot. Like, anytime I see shit, like, of her from when she was, like, a kid or whatever, from, like, 19, 20, when she would kind of pop up. I mean, she was cute back then, but she wasn't really, like... You know what I mean? She didn't, like, grow into who she is now.
When she paid to have that...
Jesus Christ. She's so fucking... God damn it. So, anyway, Steph looked amazing.
Would you let Triple H naked pedigree you to fuck Stephanie?
Do I have to be naked or is he naked?
You'd be both naked.
Okay, so his dick is like
hanging
neck.
on your neck.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's like a reverse. What about a reverse pedigree?
I don't. Well, okay, what are the stipulations? Like, what do I get to do?
You get to just fuck her for a night.
For a night.
Yeah.
So she has to stay from like 9 p.m. to 9 a.m.
Yeah.
And anything I say goes.
Anything goes.
Absolutely.
I mean, like, well, except like orange juice. Like, don't put orange juice anywhere in her.
Well, no,
because that's obscene.
Gotta
We don't
burn.
like that.
Well, no, but
we here
yeah,
at Stupid Idiots
here's the
Wrestling
thing.
Podcast don't, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'll totally take that, and I'll suck his dick just to show him how happy I am. That this is
Like,
gonna
that's
happen.
respect too,
Yeah.
right? I mean, if
Yeah.
you're gonna bang a man's wife, you should.
Well, I mean, he's the
suck
king
his
too,
dick, right?
you
The king
know.
of kings.
Yeah. So,
And then you in China can be Eskimo related. I hear.
you know, here's the thing. Like back in the day, she
and
was
Xbox.
very she was super like masculine.
Yeah.
But then like once she got out of it and like she started like kind of when she went into porn, like she started looking really good. Like she started looking like not necessarily normal, but she looked like
Yeah.
she looked way better.
I think normal might.
And
be
then
the way
all
to
of a
say it.
sudden, when she moved and went to like China or whatever, China, or Japan or wherever she went to, she started looking weird as shit again. So
Really?
I don't know what the thing was, but either way, she was looking good there for a while. But I also would have fucked her back when she was the enforcer anyway. So it was just something weird about her.
I think
you know?
I liked her when she was Eddie Guerrero's mamacita.
See, I never saw that part of,
That's
yeah.
like when she did the posing for Playboy and all that.
She was okay in that, you know. Yeah, I remember stealing one of those. We would go into remember that bookstore in the mall,
Oh,
like right when
Walden's?
you would. I don't know, right when you would come in the food court, it was
Yeah.
like right there. We would go in there with hoodies, and we would like grab the magazines off the top, and we would put them in our arms, so it would like wrap around our arm like this, and we would just stand there with just magazines in our arms. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, dude, I stole like Playboys and Hustlers, and it was great. Never beat off to any of them though, because I could never. It's a picture, you know. Yeah, it sucked. Anyway,
So they had all the people on
yeah,
there.
so-
Fucking all the teams, right?
yeah, Steph goes through like every person, kind of tells them what they need to
fucking
do.
too damn long.
But then Mick, of course, he tries to do what he does. He's like, all right. And again, it's the same thing as like last week where you guys need to work all your stuff out. We're going to make a match right now. And then she's like, no, wait. So they were doing the Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens versus Sheamus
And
Cesaro. And then my next note is I can't fucking take Steph in that outfit. I passed out.
Well, you want me to talk about that match then, or like, how long were you out for?
So, and then there was a commercial before this match started because they brought, like you said, Brian, put him in the back. There was a commercial for Total Divas or Total Bellas or something.
Oh, luckily I
What
don't-
the fuck? Oh, you don't get that? Oh, you
No.
didn't see it? Jesus, it was fucking.
I know like was a season 6 premiere of Total Divas now, I think, right? Because Lana and fucking Maurice are on it now, or some
Yeah.
shit. I don't know. I follow some of this shit on Twitter.
It's so stupid, dude.
just-
Anyway, so since you didn't see it, I won't bring it up. All right, so like I said, Owens and Roman versus Cesaro and Sheamus.
I put, will these two work together? What will happen? Are they too combustible to work together?
Well, that's the whole point. Like,
I know,
and
it's
that was on both
ridiculous.
shows too. Is everyone was fucking like, oh, let's get into a fight because we can't work together.
Yeah.
it's like
It
knock
was-
it off. Like, okay, I can understand it maybe for a couple, but literally every match on Raw and every match on SmackDown this week
Yeah.
was them pairing each other
To,
to
like, work
fight someone
together.
else to like figure it out, and then they would just every single one of them got into a fight with their teammate or whatever. So anyway, they all start coming out. It's great. It's great because everyone except Sheamus got a bunch of cheers, and then Roman comes out, and it just drowns out in boos. Like I love that they're not editing it anymore. And
God damn.
Graves talked about it, and then also something that pissed me off, and we talked about this before, was Kevin Owens is not as big as they say, because you were saying he was like 300 pounds.
Yeah,
so
I
like you're
thought he
fucking
was, like,
retarded.
yeah.
Anyway, they are billing Roman as 265 pounds.
Really?
He is not 265.
What is he?
Look, okay.
Sorry.
He's like 6'1 or 6'2, right?
Yeah,
he's got to be.
he's
So
tall, you
anyway,
know.
so look at him. The average guy who's 6'1 should be about 185 pounds for like a healthy weight. Now, with how big he is, a big dude, I guarantee, I will place money on it. If he gets on a scale, he is not over 230.
You think?
Guarantee it. I guarantee it.
You guys heard it here first, man.
I guarantee it. But they always do that. They always, put it up.
I say, if you're wrong, this comes to me a little early.
That's not how that works.
Oh, that's how it works.
That's the belt for the debate. We're not debating.
I want to know how, confident in yourself you are. Obviously not.
Why would I give you something that's not related to it, though?
Because I'm debating you right now for it.
You're not debating me.
I think he is 265.
That's because you're stupid.
I'm just saying. Take the bet, man.
Okay. How are you going to prove it?
I don't know. We're going to have to figure out a way. If you know a way for us to
Tweet
prove
Roman
it,
and be like, hey, how heavy
stand
are
on
you
a scale
actually?
and take a picture of
Yeah.
yourself.
He's going to think
Preferably
you're...
naked.
Yeah, he's going to think you're one of those weird feet guys, that like, those people are fucking
I have a
weird.
feeling, though, he's like huge, like a fucking giant dick. And that's all that's going to be in there is like a dick and feet. And his dick's probably tattooed like his arm.
That would be hilarious. Then I would be a fan.
And his nutsack is like the little fucking like peck part.
God damn it. So
You guys think his dick...
when this match starts, the greatest thing was Roman got on the ropes and does his thing with the belt and holds it up.
Yeah.
And then he got down, he's like looking at the camera and holding the belt. And then you just see Owens pop behind him and hold his belt down and fucking go back for like 2 seconds. Holy shit, that was hilarious. All right. Let's see. What happened in this match?
It was just a typical,
Oh, and what was this? Did you see them changing to the crowd constantly?
No,
You didn't notice that?
I didn't notice
Dude,
that. Yeah, they edited it.
I noticed it, and then
Yeah.
when I went online afterwards, everyone was talking about it. They kept, if you go back and watch, or maybe even next week, they were cutting to people in the crowd constantly, and it was just like people watching the match. So they're not like, it's not like when like Roman was coming out or whoever, and they're like, yay or boo or whatever. They're just sitting there watching the match. They're just like,
Huh.
yeah, it was weird.
That's very
It happened,
strange.
and they kept cutting back to like the same people all the time. And I was like, is that like some fucking kid, like celebrity that I don't know? But no, they're like way up in the fucking holding up a sign or whatever. It was really weird. Anyway, yeah, shows the same guy after Cesaro does a nice suicide dive, but it was actually a pretty good one. That's the one where he like flipped himself over,
Yeah.
Owens mocking Reigns. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's a good one. Cole tries to sidestep it. Graves brings it up immediately.
Your coverage is way better than mine.
Well,
I kind of fell asleep during this match.
it's because the ending was actually really good. Owens and Reigns, they were arguing, and then Sheamus comes in and he bro kicks Owens.
Yeah.
Owens is out. Then Reigns spears Sheamus, and then he grabs Owens because he's
just
the legal
drags him
man and
over,
just drags
yeah.
him over him, and they win, which is kind of funny.
I enjoyed that too, actually.
And then the segment after this, which I think they really, really messed up on this. Did you see the segment where Jericho is backstage?
Yeah, giving the gifts to him.
Yeah, so it cuts to a segment where Jericho is backstage with Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman. And he's like, hey, guys, since I'm the team captain, co-captain, I wanted to get you guys a gift.
Let's bring us together, you
Yeah.
know, like...
And it's just two
stupid shit
boxes,
like
and
that.
immediately Seth's just like, no, the whole time. And he gives them a gift of Jericho. What did he say? What was the line?
The scarves of Jericho.
Yeah.
Try it on, man.
Try it on,
And how
man.
he just sits there like that, like he's so fucking proud of himself every time.
Well, and here's where I think they messed up. So he gives them scarves, and he pulls. They pull him out, and I don't remember. So they zoom in on Seth and Chris, kind of arguing about the scarves and talking about the night and stuff like that. And now here's what I'll tell you what happened, and I'll tell you what I think should have happened. If I was in creative control of WWE, you tell me which one is better. Okay.
all right.
So
I'm gonna sit back.
here's
now.
the thing. Braun's here. Seth Rollins is here. Chris Jericho is here. Okay, he gives them scarves. Pulling on Chris and Seth. They're talking about the scarves. They're talking about the night. Okay, then they pull out, and then Braun is still holding the box, and he's like, I want that scarf. And
Hello, Braun.
yeah, and Chris Jericho's like, this is a $750 scarf. I got it in whatever, He's like, it's all the rage right now. It's fall season. He's like, that's the scarf I want. And he's like, all right, fine, you can have it. This one's nice too. And it has like anchor,
Yeah.
captain. I get it. And he puts it on. And then Braun takes the scarf and he tears it and he throws it back. And I don't like scarves. Gives it back to him. Okay, fine. Whatever. It was kind of funny. Now, Negative Jeff's in control of WWE. So check this out.
All right.
They're all talking. They pull in on Seth and Chris. They're talking about it. They he's like, all right, whatever. They zoom out. Braun's wearing the scarf. Like, he put it on. He enjoys his gift. And then Chris and then it just goes off to whatever.
You know what I think would have been funny, though? But instead of, like, the anchors and shit, had pictures of Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens like, together with, like, BFFs and shit all over the scarf.
God damn it. Yes, that would have been better. So, then the next match was Bo Dallas versus Zayn, which I skipped.
All right. I skipped 2.
Nice. Zayn was the winner. Couldn't tell you by what. The next match was The New Day versus Seth, Braun, and Jericho.
Fucking, did you hear Jericho this match?
What? Which
God
one?
damn, he was just yelling the entire match. It's like, you stupid idiot! Like
dude, I love that he's very vocal now, because, I mean, he's always kind of done some shit like that.
Yeah.
But now he's, like, constantly interacting with people.
Oh, fucking Christ.
But either way, it kind of goes the way you would expect it to. Braun, because of everything coming up, they have to put the team over.
Are they trying to make Braun, like, did he ditch his, like, I guess, reverse choke slam? Because he went with, like, the power slam.
He did the running power slam.
I think it's pretty cool for, like, a guy his size, like a tall guy to do that move.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while.
And the reverse choke slam just looks like too phony to me. I mean, I know wrestling's staged and fake and everything, but that's
throwing them on their face.
But it just looks weird, like the way he holds them and everything. Maybe if he held it better, I don't know. I thought the power slam fit him a lot better.
Next was Brian Kendrick versus Sin Cara. I also skipped this one.
I'm gonna go Brian Kendrick one.
Yes, he did.
Sin Cara probably went back and yelled at people.
Yeah, got in a fight with someone. Someone put a picture up there where like Brian Kendrick was talking to the cruiserweight division, and Sin Cara was still there, and it was like Sin Cara looking up at him, and it was just like, must not backstage brawl.
Fucking A.
So here, my next notes, they've been cutting to the crowd a lot. Dude, I really don't know how you didn't notice it. They were fucking cut. It was like close-up fucking shots. That's why it was weird.
That's interesting.
But it was just like random, like...
I don't know if maybe they cut it out of the Hulu or what, or... I don't
know. It probably did because everyone was talking about it online on Monday.
And what's weird is it's usually like I get to watch about a half hour before I go to work in the morning at 8:30, and it wasn't like uploaded at the time yet. I had to wait until like lunchtime to watch it.
Yeah, because they're editing shit.
They're like, shit, gotta get these fucking faces out. People are bitching about it.
So next was the Lesnar and Goldberg face-off, and I knew nothing was going to happen. I thought it was interesting that they had security in the ring, kind of like
what was it like in a weird little like break the ring in half?
They did. I don't know if this is when they started it, but the first time I ever saw it was when for Mike Tyson fights, because Tyson was so unpredictable. And like he was always like trying to hit people after they fell down and shit. Like, but he did that a lot. Like after he knocked someone down, he'd always go over and fucking like do that, and the ref would be like, "Ah, shit,
stop, son,"
because Tyson's fucking. You don't get hit by that fucking dude.
That guy's crazy.
And they would so they would cut the ring off so that he couldn't get, because they couldn't. Yeah, he was unpredictable at the time. And so that's where I always saw it, because they put half the people facing this way, half the people and they did the same thing. That's actually what I have in my notes. Is that Lesnar and Goldberg face off, security in the ring, Tyson style.
Now I feel bad for saying it was goofy. I see where they're going for. I'm sorry.
I do find this match interesting because I really don't know who they're going to put over in this. That's the one thing is like I can't, because you would think, okay, well, they're going to have Lesnar go over because he's a younger guy. But at the same time, why would Goldberg come back to say like, I wanted to be a face for the kids and know that you can beat bullies like this and stuff like that? How are they going to have Lesnar lose that? Or not Lesnar, but
Shady, I think,
How?
Like
Goldberg's primarily always been like a clean wrestler for the most part.
Heyman or something, like they'll have, I don't know, some kind of interference or some shit on that half. like, I don't know, Goldberg will go for the
They
pin.
can't
and
have
Heyman
this
will-
match end in DQ.
I don't know. I kind of have a feeling they're gonna, and that's
There's
what's
no
gonna
way.
piss a lot of people off. But I don't know. I have a feeling they're gonna do that and set up for like a WrestleMania rematch.
Your feelings are
between
shit. That's what.
them. Just come on. How many times has WWE ever done what the fans want? Like they're always
Like
like
37.
Negative Jeff has a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's fucking
Put Braun in a
baby
scarf
metal
and-
on instead.
No, that wasn't my idea. Don't you ever say
No,
shit
I
like
know,
that.
but they weren't going to go with yours, so they went with baby
Oh,
metal
okay, I
instead.
see what you're saying.
Because
Yeah.
they hate fans apparently,
Either way,
except for SmackDown, which we'll get to later.
so Heyman keeps trying to talk Goldberg, and this is weird because he kept trying to talk. Goldberg would just scream, "Shut
Yeah.
up!"
Shut
Heyman
up.
would try to talk. Goldberg would scream, "Shut up!" And then Heyman he would start saying stuff about Goldberg's family and his kids.
Yeah,
And then that eventually got to Goldberg just being like, "You're talking about my kids again. I'm going to kick your ass," you know. And
I really hope Goldberg sounds the way he does, like just every day in normal life.
I'm sure he does.
Like he orders, "I'd like a taco, what badass taco,
God damn it!
ketchup."
Ketchup on a taco?
Goldberg's weird. Man.
Oh, it's gold. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the weird thing about you that just came out. You like ketchup on tacos is what happens, right?
No, I mean I wouldn't, say no to it. I put sriracha on everything.
Well, yeah, because
weird.
that's good. What's wrong with you?
Badass sriracha.
So anyway,
sorry.
Goldberg says if Heyman says anything else, he's gonna fucking like rip his head off, or I don't know, something like that, some dumb insult. And finally, it goes back and forth. Heyman kind of acts like a pussy, and then finally, Heyman says something about his kid again. So Goldberg goes nuts and starts throwing the security guards around, which looked cool at first.
It did.
And then Brock did the thing where like he's getting ready to come back in the ring, takes off his shirt, but of course you know he's going to back out. Why? I don't know why he does that.
But before that, can I just say though they had the sexiest line of the night?
Who?
Goldberg.
He had the sexiest line of the night.
Sexiest line of the night. It's a new
Okay.
thing we're doing for this
Okay.
episode. He's like, let's get these rent-a-cops out of the ring and let the real men get it on. Sexiest line of the night.
That's not what he meant, Calvin.
And then, sexiest line number 2. If you talk again, Paul Heyman, I'm going to rip your damn head off and feed it to
Oh,
him.
see, you knew what the line was.
Ooh. I was...
That's not the head he's talking about either.
God
Okay.
damn it. How
Why
did
are
I
you-
misinterpret this? Both of them.
Anyway, so
What kind of getting it on were they going to do?
Brock leaves, and then apparently news came out that Goldberg tweaked his shoulder during this whole thing, and he says he's really like the line that he put out was essentially something like, "Yeah, I tweaked my shoulder really bad at Raw. My body feels horrible." But I also heard that he's not doing like any training for this at all. He's literally just doing cardio. Like that's apparently I don't know if this is 100% true, but the thing that is going around is that he said he's not doing any, like he's not like running the ropes, and he's not like he's not doing any like spots with mats or anything just to get back into it. I guess he's seriously just doing cardio so that he can like keep up with the match, but I guess he's not practicing at all before he goes in there.
See, this match is going to be wonderful.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's true, which again, I don't know if that's verified or not, but that's what I've seen it reported on a couple different sites. So either way, he tweaked his shoulder, says he feels like shit, so we'll see how Survivor Series goes. The next match was Charlotte and Sasha versus Alicia and Nia Jax.
Yeah, I bet you Chris loved it.
Chris.
DJ S-Fly from last week.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He has a boner for big Amazonian women. That's right. I forgot about that.
I was talking to my wife about that, and she's like, really? I was like, yeah, he was all about the Nia.
Oh, he was getting into it.
I think like she, is renewed his love for wrestling.
There you go. That's the only reason he watches.
He's like, Nia's on.
God damn it. I guess it picked it up. That's way too Jesus.
You guys are welcome.
My first note is Alicia Fox is so fucking hot, it's retarded.
Right? She's Wade. Can you believe Wade Barrett, or
I don't know if they're still
Bad
fucking
News
or not.
Barrett did that?
I don't know if they're still fucking. I hope not. So,
You could probably do him, right? I mean, do his voice, not him.
Dude, I never paid it. I hated him when he was. So I
Yeah,
always
I did
skipped
too,
his
actually.
shit.
I enjoyed
don't-
when he was like, I've got some bad news, just because it was stupid.
I was like, yeah, me too. click, and just fucking fast forward.
I'm going to shut you off. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Just speaking an angry British accent, and you can
speaking
fuck
of
her.
like responding to people that aren't like there, I thought this. I forgot to tell you this earlier. In Skyrim, I will like you know how the guards will always talk to you.
Yeah.
This morning, I got up at like 5:30. I usually get up around like 6 or so, but I got up at 5:30. I was like, oh, I can play Skyrim for like an hour before I go to work. And I was running through Markarth or some shit like that, and the guards really talk to you there. And this one guy, it was just out of nowhere, and he's just like, citizen. I was like, faggot, and I just it was totally like out of nowhere.
I find myself doing that in that game. Like, I accidentally yelled at a fucking mammoth, you know, so they start chasing me, and I was like, I gotta run! And I was like, I'm gonna hide behind this rock.
Yeah.
And my dog's looking at me like, why?
I mean, I used to be like, when my friends and I would play GTA, I was always like very vocal.
Yeah.
Like, well, because it's fucking hilarious. Because like you run out of the street, get hit by your car, you're like, oh, god damn it, you know. But, whereas most people just sit there and they just play the game. Where it's like we're sitting there like screaming at each other and like flipping over bicycle handles, like son of a bitch, you know.
Do you play GTA Online ever?
Yeah, well, not recently, but
I was in there one time, did I tell you? And some guy was being a douche. I was getting my hair cut, you know, and he was like, oh, blah, blah. So I go out, and he fucking sits down, and I fucking park a car in front of the door. And he's sitting there going, this fucking faggot-ass Calvin. And I have my phone, and I'm like, taking selfies with it. Oh, fucking crack me up.
yeah, I think they fixed that now. I don't think you can do that anymore.
God damn
Because
it.
people were doing that to everybody, and it was funny. And I would always do that to my friends. I'd just back a car up and be like, all right, see you guys later. Hurry up, let's go. I'm fucking waiting.
Just do it and take selfies if you can. We should just fucking harass people all weekend.
Dude, it's... Oh, but you're booked up.
That's true.
I swear to God, if I fucking see you sign on to Xbox once, I'm going to fucking
Well,
kill you.
the thing is, it's not just me that runs that Xbox.
Oh, yeah, bullshit.
It's not.
Then I'll call you. Be like, who's on the Xbox right now?
I'll be like, what Xbox?
I'll be like, put Tanya on the phone. She'll be like, hello? I'll be like, bitch! I'm trying to yell at Calvin. Stop signing on. Get out of here.
Anyways, let's go on.
So, Charlotte and Sasha versus Alicia and Nia. Alicia looking damn fucking good, as, you know, Charlotte is too, obviously. My favorite thing about this match, though, was Alicia was getting ready to go against Charlotte, and Nia tags herself in and gets in, and Charlotte just goes, 1 second, and just like backs up and gets ready to tag Sasha, and Sasha just jumps off the apron. It's like, peace, dude, which is fucking hilarious. So they start getting into it.
Fucking Byron Saxon get a hug by Bailey at the beginning of that match.
No.
Oh,
God, Bailey. God damn it.
I know. I was like, that's probably the first and only time he's ever been touched by a woman that's not his mom.
Well, he is gay.
Is he?
I don't know.
No,
I hope that starts going, though. Run with it, guys.
You heard it here first.
All 103 Mexicans, you run with that. We'll talk about that later. And then they start doing like hard tags, like Sasha's like right there, and Charlotte's just boom,
at each other,
and then they start pushing each other, shit like that. Sasha gets Alicia in the bank statement, and then Charlotte keeps Jax out with a really nice big boot to the face, and they win. But Bailey on commentary was also hilarious because it's like you said, like I think she's good enough to be in the ring to like talk.
Yeah,
I like her promos are okay, whatever. But her on commentary was so funny because she was so just like monotone, like just like kind of talking about the match. Because like at the end of the match, really, really drove it home because it won. And they're like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. The commentators doing the thing, and then Baylor's like, well, there you have it. That was that was the match between Charlotte and Sasha and Nia and Alicia. So I guess
goddamn,
gotta just keep the momentum going.
You're really gonna just go on and on with that, aren't you?
That's what she was doing. So anyway, and then my next note, what the fuck is with all the zoomed in crowd shots? It kept happening. Then Gallows and Anderson interrupt Enzo and Cass, I believe.
No, I didn't get to see that.
And then Graves immediately, because they're out there talking shit, Enzo and Cass are, because they're getting ready for the next tag, like double tag match, whatever it is. And Gallows and Anderson music hits, and you just hear Graves, oh, thank God. And
fucking Graves. God
so the next match is the Club and Enzo and Cass versus the Shining Stars and Golden Truth. What a boring fucking match. Apparently, I missed the whole thing fast forwarding because I was going through commercials.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it switched into a different match, and I was like,
Really?
I'm not going to go back to see what happened. So I couldn't tell you who won that one. I'm
gonna
going to
say-
assume Enzo.
Yeah. Shining Stars suck dick.
And then Shane and Brian came out for the end of Raw.
What?
And for the end of Raw.
They didn't have or you didn't have the Jericho and Kevin Owens. Oh, never mind. Backstage, yeah.
What are you talking about?
They were like trying to wear the same scarf and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I remember that popping up, but I skipped it because I was trying to. Dude, it's 3 hours.
Yeah, it was so funny. Like, Jericho throws it on, and then Kevin Owens grabs it and kind of tosses it over his own neck.
Come on.
Oh,
Who is that?
my grandma.
What does she want? Let me answer it.
No,
Like, Grandma!
she's a sweet
What the
Christian
fuck?
lady. She'd be like, "Oh,
Did you bake any cookies?
she's gonna make us pie, I think."
Tell her I want some of her pie. And then
I
go
want
like
some of
this,
it
and
all
then
night.
go.
Can I go?
Yes, but you got to do that while winking, like I just did. It's got to be a slow wink. Anyway,
I can't do it. It's hard.
so Shane and Brian come out. I guess Brian and Mick Foley got into it the other week.
Really?
On like a Talking Smack or the
No.
first Talking Raw or
Fucking
whatever the
hate
fuck
that
it's
talking
called.
All this shit.
Because Mick called him out for because Brian's always saying he's like, I don't want to fucking do this, like this sucks, like and it's like a real like they get into it.
Yeah.
And he's always saying like, and not like on the show, but you know he's said it in interviews where he's tired of being in the fucking man. He wants to wrestle, like that's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
And I mean he's definitely been vocal about saying that he's not happy with the role that he has. And then Mick Foley like brought it up. And Brian said something to the effect of, he's like, who the fuck are you to talk about that? You're the one who left WWE to go and actually wrestle in TNA. So don't fucking start.
Jeez.
And then I guess Stephanie was there and immediately was like, okay, talking about this now. And just completely like, was like, fucking
Really?
shut up. We're going to this.
I might have to look for that actually.
Yeah. I don't know if it was like, yeah, but
It had to
that's,
be like the talking whatever. I'm guessing.
yeah, it was on, I'm pretty sure it was on the Raw one. Anyway, oh yeah, Shane's saying how much better they are, and you know SmackDown's a better show. Everyone, which was hilarious because he's out there, he's promoting SmackDown. He's like, look, we've got you guys beat. You know, we're gonna do this, and SmackDown's, and then my favorite part of this, the whole crowd was just like, woo, just going nuts. And Stephanie, she's like, you guys are at Raw, like, what are you doing? So just talking shit to the fans, which is great. Another note is Brian looks like a 9-year-old on picture day with his hair, which is great. Then all the SmackDown guys come out, and then Ellsworth. Oh, they all came out through the crowd, which is kind of cool.
Did you see like the stuff though that got added to the list after that, or?
What do you mean? Well, I'm not there
Oh, yeah,
yet.
sorry.
So fucking Ellsworth hanging out on the fucking apron.
I fucking hate. Apparently WWE is signing him.
I don't know if that's true yet.
I don't know either.
It keeps
I, like,
popping up, but
I've seen a bunch of shit like he's still has some indie events, but then he's canceling because he's like due to I don't know. And I was like, I fucking hope to God this is one of those false things.
I mean, he's got to be
Unless
around.
he's the one that ends Brock Lesnar's streak,
I can't
like
see.
we talked about earlier.
I can't see him like going anywhere right now. So.
I fucking hate him so much.
So anyway, he's out there, and then Owens and Jericho are going off. AJ Styles, they kind of start talking shit, and then finally, Jericho, he puts AJ Styles on the list,
And
stupid soccer mom haircuts are also on the list now. So, and then right after it, Jericho just goes, "What the hell is that?" And he's like, "What?" And then the camera just cuts to Ellsworth, and he's just like fucking chin right into his chest, you know, just like, "What? I don't what."
before that, though, I'm surprised they let AJ say it. He's like, "You need to get off Kevin Owens' sugar tit."
Did you see where Owens was trying not to laugh?
No.
Well, because Owens went and grabbed him,
Yeah.
and then moved his hand a little bit and grabbed his fucking chest. And then Owens just sitting there just going,
God damn.
just trying not to laugh. It was so funny.
I like how they hugged too after that. They were like, "You're the best friend ever," and like give each other a hug.
oh man,
Their
but yeah,
friendship never ends.
I hope it does because then Jericho's going to get a belt out of it, so that'd be great.
Do you hope that for our friendship?
I already got the belt, so we're okay.
All right, we're
You
still
take
best
it,
friends, right?
You take it. Next debate, there's going to be an issue. Let's see. Where was I? Oh yeah. So Jericho asks, "What the hell is that?" Says he's weird looking and calls him Chins McMahon.
It gets added to the
Yeah,
list.
and then he puts him on the list. And then Ambrose freaks out. He starts the fight, so like everyone starts brawling. And then Braun kills everyone. Styles and Ambrose finally team up. And then Shane takes him out, which was cool.
Yeah.
And then, I thought I called Ambrose gay here, but it's a gay Ambrose through the second rope suicide dive, as usual in capital letters. Roman gets in on it, and everyone goes from giant, massive cheers to boos when he starts going, which is great. And then my DVR cut off, so I couldn't tell you what was going on, but I'm pretty sure he went for a suicide dive.
No. What did happen? Seth Rollins comes in, and they, and get the powerbomb ready.
Oh,
and
really?
He fucking powerbombs AJ outside of the ring on all the people.
Oh, damn.
So that was pretty cool looking.
Yeah, no, my DVR cuts off when they really start going over.
It's fucking stupid. Like, just stop.
Yeah, it sucks. So anyway, overview. My favorite match was the girl match. What was your favorite match?
I'll probably have to go the KO match at the beginning. KO Reigns first.
Okay. My favorite wrestler, which, I mean, this is another problem. I mean, people are got to step up their game. Because Rollins, again, was great,
God damn it, you're right.
Worst match was the tag match, the Golden Truth, that shit. And those were my worst wrestlers also. What about you for worst match and worst wrestler?
I'll probably have to say worst match was probably the New Day versus Jericho and Braun.
How's that the worst match?
It's
Jericho.
I know. I really like the New Day. I just get tired of like their booty antics. Like,
they suck.
It's
They're
wearing
annoying.
thin on me.
Good. Finally.
Which I feel really bad about it because I like Big E. Like, he's awesome.
He's a piece of shit.
But worst wrestler, I'm just gonna have to say
Miz.
no. I'm sorry, DJ S-Fly, Nia Jax.
She wasn't the worst wrestler of the night.
The worst wrestler
you didn't
of the
see You didn't see the Bo Dallas match.
Okay, so yours then?
I already said that.
Okay, yeah. Who was it?
Asshole.
I forgot.
It was the Miz.
The Miz is...
So on SmackDown, it automatically starts out fucking dumb as shit, but it's still a better show because Mauro Ranallo fucking says, "Tonight it's going to be L-I-T." I was like, did he really just say it's going to be lit? I fucking hate this motherfucker now.
He's on fleek. Come on.
Fuck off.
What does that mean?
You can get out is what you can do.
Is that what it means? On fleek. Definition.
Fleek is
Calvin
like,
can get out.
Speaking of Newton from earlier, I call him out on that shit all the time. And then he'll like delete it, which is hilarious because I'm like, oh, fuck off. I'm giving you shit. Because, but fleek is like...
I feel really old asking.
Yeah, dude, I hate it. It's like, fleek is like, it's like on point. It's looking good.
Oh.
Shit like, it's fucking stupid.
That's fleek.
Yeah.
All right, anyways.
It's fucking gay. Only gay people say it, which is why Newton was saying it.
Is he really gay?
I don't, probably.
Okay.
I give him so much shit because he's, man, how old is he? He's like 16 or 17 now. I met him on Gears of War like a long time ago, just by chance.
Yeah.
And he was pretty funny. And then we just kept playing with him. And then he started making up all these fucking bullshit excuses to like not play and shit. And he would like leave me hanging. Like I would fucking sit there and be like, all right, man, well, I'll be on in like 10 minutes or whatever. Motherfucker would never show up. And like he started doing that a bunch, and it'd be a bunch of dumb excuses. Like he's fun to play with, but he fucking he's just a piece of shit sometimes. But anyway, I don't remember what my point was. What was I talking about? I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember where I was going with that.
I
got so sidetracked about how big of a piece of shit he was.
Anyways, let's go on with SmackDown.
I was going somewhere
I'm
with
excited
there.
about
It was going to
SmackDown.
eventually end with something good.
Right.
So yeah, Morrow says it's going to be LIT, and then Shane and Bryan come out. The Miz comes out, and the girl...
Maurice?
Yeah, she was looking pretty good, actually.
She is.
And then Ziggler comes out, which I thought was really weird because when it went to commercial, Alexa Bliss and Natalya were out there. So Alexa's out there, and Natalya has a whistle.
Look at my notes, all right? Look at
Natalya
this.
has
I'm going to
her
break out the
whistle.
audio. Look at it.
It was like a weird backstage segment. So then they had Kalisto versus some NXT dude. What are you doing? Get out of here?
The Miz resurrected the...
No. So anyway, Kalisto and an NXT guy were out there, and Kalisto won, which was obvious because he was, he's going on to face Kendrick at Survivor Series. So Callisto wins. And then there was another backstage segment where it was like, I'm going to go through all of SmackDown. So if you want to talk about SmackDown, you better get in on it.
All right,
so they had a King Booker.
The Miz,
It was weird
a.k.a.
because
make IC great again.
Hold on. So King Booker, which was really weird because he had that gay accent, and he just wouldn't stop with it. No, it wasn't that. He was talking like a king. What? Get out of here! Stop it!
You forgot the best match of the night.
No, we haven't gotten to it yet because it's right here. See?
The Miz
This is it right here.
won the IC title
No, he didn't.
from Dolph Ziggler.
No, Dolph Ziggler's the
He
champion.
is the messiah of the WWE right now. He has resurrected what was once dead and dying.
Because he had the title and then Ziggler made it
Hold
relevant
on,
again.
look. Can you read those? That chicken scratch at the bottom of this? The Miz is IC champ again. Fuck you, Jeff.
Jesus Christ.
Do you see that? Goddamn motherfucker has made IC great again.
It was great before until he had it. He is the guy who brings everything down.
He is the guy that elevates it to a level
one liked that he had-
unseen in
No
this
one liked that he
business.
had the main title. No one cares
Everybody
about
loved that he had the main
Intercontinental
title.
No one did.
I
mean,
did.
the Intercontinental title was so like great and prestigious.
It was nothing until the Miz took it over.
Bullshit.
He has even said so himself on
Macho
multiple
Man.
occasions.
Macho Man made that title.
The only thing that Macho Man ever did
Shawn
that was good was
Michaels.
Stephanie McMahon.
made that title. That's unfair. Shawn Michaels, The Rock.
The only thing Shawn Michaels has ever done that was good was you. That's
Amen.
right, guys. Shawn Michaels and Negative Jeff have had sex together.
I wish, but no.
The sweet chin music he gave him was "Come on the
Okay,
Chin."
so Ziggler versus Miz, which apparently we're gonna have to talk about,
Yes!
even though it's fucking stupid. This match is boring.
Nice chain wrestling to start the match.
No, it wasn't. It was on Ziggler's side, yeah. Miz's finisher is really shitty, by the way.
Oh, amazing
And
fucking
then
skull crushing
Maurice
finale.
pushes the Miz over,
Yes.
which is dumb.
Hilarious.
That's stupid. So Miz
1, 2, 3.
randomly wins the title
Yeah.
on SmackDown. But I hear the reason they did that was so Ziggler wouldn't look weak because it was a cheating win.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're going to have Miz drop the title to Zayn so that Zayn can bring it back to Raw. That's what I hear.
God damn.
So
I hope that's not right.
I hope it is 100% true, and Miz never touches another title ever again in any organization. I hope he gets kicked out of the WWE.
He can't.
I hope-
He's the moneymaker.
I hope no.
He's the A-lister.
Literally, no one pays for him.
Everybody pays to see him.
No.
Whether it's to boo him or cheer him, you pay
If
for
I was
him.
getting the pay-per-view for free on a stream, I would shut it off because of him. I wouldn't even give my time to him
I would give my time, and
because
your time
you
for
waste it all the time. Anyway, so Alexa, hot as shit. They're doing a backstage thing. Natalia's whistle shit needs to stop because
It needs to keep
my
going.
dogs were sleeping, and that thing, like, usually shit never bothers them. It could be
They were
loud
like,
as fuck.
"What?"
And that whistle, my dog was just like, "What the fuck is going on?" It was so annoying.
Poor dog.
Yeah, then like I said, Callisto and the NXT dude skipped it. Callisto won. There was a backstage segment with King Booker, and he
about
kept
the-
doing like the king
Oh yeah.
like speech sort of a thing.
Did you never watch? Or you didn't watch it when he did that?
Well, yeah, but I wasn't really watching
Okay.
back then, but I know what it
Yeah.
was. But it's just fucking gay.
He had his wife on there and shit. You know, it's like.
But I said with this and the Miz winning, Raw is the better show again. And then Breezango shows up and just starts throwing tickets at everybody backstage.
Fucking love this,
Which is
dude,
fucking
so
great.
much.
Then Nikki versus Carmella. And then this pissed me off. Some asshole online was praising that you got to give it up for Nikki. Like, she's such a hard worker to become better in the ring.
Yeah.
And I was just like, she still sucks. Like, she's still, I don't know if you saw my comment.
She's. Oh, I think I may have actually.
Yeah, but I was like, she's still like a divas wrestler. Like,
Yeah, she's not.
if
a
the
women's
divas thing
wrestler,
was
like
still
a-
going on, she would be the best wrestler. But she's not. She's completely outshined by all these new girls that came up,
Yeah.
especially Charlotte, who is hands down the AJ Styles or Seth Rollins, whoever of the women's
like, no
division.
doubt. I mean,
Like Sasha,
one
she's
of the few
up there.
things we can agree on.
But yeah, like Nikki is not even close to being in like
She's the John Cena of the
exactly.
women's
That's what I'm
division.
saying. She's not. She's an okay person to like take spots, but she's terrible at like. She's really like she telegraphs. They're like for like a like
Did you
can
see like that pull out that Carmella did to her? Like when she pulled her out of the ring?
Yeah.
she like landed on her back, like
Yeah, she's-
perfectly fine. And she's like, ow, the neck! Oh!
But yeah, I think it was funny. Like they were praising how great of a worker she is, and then immediately after that happened, she botched a fucking drop kick, and I was just like, "Come on, man." Charlotte shows up, by the way, on the outside holding a ticket, looking incredible.
I was wondering how long it was going to take you to get to that.
Dude, I hate I hate commenting on it all the time, but she's so fucking hot. It's retarded. God damn it.
Her husband has a big beard like you too.
See, that's what's stupid about that. Why does she have to be married? You
well,
fucking
I'm just
bitch.
saying, maybe you could just move in one time. She'd never know
just
the
switch
difference.
out.
I mean, you're obviously a little more muscular than he is, but
that's what I'm saying. He's a pussy. So I need to get that shit figured out. But yeah, so she looked fucking great. But then they all jumped in and they started jumping Nikki, which is weird because Bailey was doing it.
Yeah, and Sasha too, right?
Which is really, really, really out of character. Like I can see Charlotte and Dana and Nia doing that because they're they don't really care. It's like they're part of Team Raw. It's just. But why is Bailey like jumping?
Bailey should have been like, guys, no, like we'll do this at
it
the show.
It was so weird. It was totally out of character, and I started laughing so goddamn hard by myself in my room because Nia did that scream and charged at Becky and just went through the barricade. It was so more telegraphed. She was just like standing there. She's like, ah! And then fucking just slammed into the barricade and just laid there. And I was just, she does not look good in red, by the way. That bitch looked. It's weird because
like a Kool-Aid person
she
breaking
was
down a wall,
huge. Which is like I said, weird because I've seen her in person and she's not that big. Like she's definitely bigger, but she's not like as big as she looks on. It's really weird.
We need to go and make a meme right now. Like you need to try to find a picture of her. You
know who's really upset right now? Chris.
Oh. I'm sorry, Chris.
We're just trashing her.
Anyways, but you should put and then put like the broken.
I'm sure someone's already done that.
If not, let's do it. Did you see, as much as I love Naomi too, did you see the fucking springboard that she did? She jumps up, stands on top of the rope for a little bit, and then jumps out. And I was like, stupid. Naomi, you're better than that. Come on, girl. I love you.
She is not better than that. She sucks.
She's better than that.
No.
You know who's not? The Miz. The Miz isn't better than that.
I know, because he sucks.
Miz is second to Naomi, but he's still the best damn wrestler.
That's so stupid. Anyway,
contradictions.
Nikki apparently had a tooth knocked out in this whole thing, and she was on the Talking Smack afterwards. And it doesn't look like she chipped her tooth. It looks more like a veneer popped off or something. Yeah. I don't know, though, but it could just be chipped. But it looks like it's set back, so it looks like a veneer was placed over it. So either way, she lost a tooth somehow in there. Next was a tag match. I did skip it, but the greatest thing about it was Breezango. I noticed that they were in belly shirts. So that was good. I couldn't tell you who the winner was, so you might be able to fill me on that.
Actually, I think I accidentally skipped that one.
Oh, you're a piece of shit.
Oh, was it? Yeah, it was that big, huge tag match, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it was everybody versus everybody.
I didn't notice that. I didn't really notice anything from them. I just noticed that they were in belly shirts.
Team SmackDown versus too many guys to write down, and the fucking Team SmackDown one.
The belly shirts were fucking great, though.
Did you see that shitty ass fucking soul patch Tyler Breeze has now? Just, I don't know why I noticed, but it's just like...
I'm sure it looks great on him, though.
It does. But let me try to draw a picture of it, actually.
So what is... here's something you can fill me in on. So Edge comes back, which, like I said, I've seen the matches.
Just like that.
Hold on, where am I looking?
This.
Oh, that's funny.
Just like that on his chin. Fucking love it.
So last week I had you explain why Edge was so over.
Yeah.
But, okay, you had a couple ladder matches.
Oh, and did you hear too? He won 31 championships in his WWE reign.
I don't think that's true.
I think it might be because he was him and Edge and Christian, when they were a tag team, they kind of went back and forth with the Hardys. They'd have the titles, and then Dudley's would have it, and they'd have it, then the Hardys, Lita, and all that shit.
Well, I'm saying they went back and forth.
Yeah. That's what I hear. Anyways, though, and then was the IC champion a couple of different times, and then I want to say 9-time maybe a heavyweight champion between all the runs and shit. So
I don't know. He's a piece of shit. Either way, Cutting Edge, whatever that is.
That was a talk show he had. the highlight reel that Jericho did.
Or it's a knockoff of
a knockoff.
So Edge, all these guys are out there, and he's saying oh God, how did he put it? He was saying that he's there's one guy that's out here that has just shown charisma and like all above everyone else or whatever. It's like, I just need to shake your hand. And then AJ starts to fucking pop out and he fucking shakes Ellsworth's hand, which is fucking stupid. And of course, AJ flips out as usual, interrupts, and a bunch of bickering starts, and then the Undertaker's music hits.
Yeah. Oh wait, though, there were some lines I kind of wanted to go over that were fucking stupid.
What kind of
Just in
lines?
case I want to name the episode one of them.
Okay.
They go to like Bray Wyatt, and he's like,
Oh yeah, because they kind of did the same thing Steph did, where he went down everyone.
And
yeah.
Edge was like, "You seem like a lot more calm, or something, since we were in Rated RKO." Or
Oh
some dumb
yeah,
shit
it's
like
like,
that.
are you there?
Yeah, and
like snapping
Bray
at
Wyatt's
him.
like, the world will see a far more dangerous Viper than ever before, which I thought was dumb. And then fucking Shane O'Mac's like, you better watch out, because next time you wrestle, it could be Shane O'Mac down. And I was like, that's a dumb name. Actually, that's a stupid name. And then I tried to draw a picture of Undertaker.
Jesus,
What the fuck, Shane O'Mac down? It's ridiculous.
it's kind of funny.
It's not funny.
It's kind of funny.
You know what's funny? A nun tripping on an orphan. That's funny.
Well, yeah,
Shane O'Mac
it's
down,
funny
not
because
funny.
their parents are dead or they didn't want them. That's why it's funny.
Oh, that makes it real sad.
Yeah. So Undertaker's music hits. Let's see, where was that at?
Oh, and it was like a fucking... I fast-forwarded it. It was seriously like a fucking 5-minute entrance to get fucking Undertaker.
Well, that's Undertaker every single time.
God fucking damn it.
Seriously, though, with The Undertaker, just before we get into him coming back,
Mm-hmm.
I really wish they would have fucking just let him go at WrestleMania 30.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way it happened... everyone was so shocked. Even The
Yeah.
Undertaker was just like, what the fuck just happened? Even though he was legitimately hurt, he was still just like, what the hell? And then there's a picture where he's just standing there, like getting ready to go in the back. His hands are on his hips, and there's like fog all around him. And then you just see him disappear. I really wish he would have just disappeared into the fog. Like, because he's like the dead man.
Yeah.
I wish they would have sold it as like, okay, well, Brock finally put his soul at rest.
Yeah.
Pertaining to his character. Like, his soul's at rest now. He doesn't have to constantly defend this thing. It's over. It's done.
That would have been a fantastic end.
That's why Jeff needs to be on WWE Creative.
And so you can fuck...
The Undertaker out of a career?
No. Bayley, not
Dana Brooke?
Yeah, so you can
fuck
Dana
that,
Brooke.
dude. I will be hitting on Becky so hard. Look, I'm in love with Charlotte, okay? I will give you that. But Becky, there's just something it's got to be like the accent, and like she's a lot like Bayley, where you can just see that she's like super happy to be wrestling, like she just has a love for it. And also, she is so goddamn hot. It's on like an adorable level where I'm just like Jesus, like it's not. I don't just want to fuck her. Like, I want to like
you want to go on a date?
Yeah, I want to
not like a cheap date, like take her to McDonald's and be like, baby, pick off the value menu.
Exactly.
Like, you want to take her to
no,
fucking
we just
Olive
gotta get
Garden.
a large combo.
No, just admit you want to take her to Olive Garden. You want to treat her like family.
That's what I'm saying. I
Get
want
her that never-ending peach tea.
I'm going to argue over what we're going to watch on Netflix, and I'm going to be like, look, I haven't seen all of the new Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt yet. So
that's a fantastic show.
I know it is.
I have such a crush on Kimmy Schmidt.
Oh, she's so hot.
I have that ringtone. Did you watch that episode where she's like, Bunny and Kitty being best friends? I have that as a ringtone. And people always look like, what the hell? I'm like, Kimmy Schmidt, bitch.
Yeah, dude, that
Represent.
show's so good. Oh, fuck. Who's the girl? Titus, right? Is his name?
Yeah.
He's fucking hysterical. Who's
Pinot
the girl?
Noir,
Is it it starts with an L that they live with. Is it Lenore? No, who is it?
Oh,
What's her name?
the old lady.
Yeah.
Fuck, what the hell is her name?
It starts with an L, right? And it's
Yeah.
like Lenore.
I think
or
it might
something.
be Lenora.
Anyway, she's fucking hilarious. She was she's like kind of like a comedy legend.
Yeah.
But she was in Scrooged with Bill Murray back in the day, and she was like this fairy like princess.
Yeah. I thought she looked familiar.
Holy shit, dude. She's so goddamn funny in Scrooged. Like, she just fucking beats the shit out of Bill Murray in that movie. And she was also in I believe she was in God damn it, the fuck! It's Princess Bride.
Oh, I've never watched that.
What?
I know. I get so many.
Whoa!
Hold on, wait. Can we do the SmackDown first and then go back to the Princess Bride?
How do you expect me? That is such a fucking.
I know,
crazy
a legend
okay.
movie, blah, blah, blah.
Either way, yeah. Kimmy Schmidt, the girl that plays her, she is fucking super hot.
She's the kind, like you said, I want to argue about what to watch on Netflix.
Yeah.
But then I can't say Kimmy Schmidt because she's like, I've acted it, and I'll be like, but it would still be adorable. Like,
Yeah.
I think my favorite episode, can I just say, is where her and fuck, what's his name, Dong or whatever?
Yeah.
Reenacted the Friends like beginning, and she's
Oh yeah, that's right.
that, and then the Bunny and Kitty. Just those are like my two favorite.
Yeah,
things.
I never got a chance to watch the second season yet, so I'm watching it now,
No.
and that episode just happened.
Oh, I'm really happy. I'm sorry. I guess it wouldn't have ruined anything, but it's the best thing ever.
Oh, it's a great show.
Bunny and Kitty.
No, I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen that episode. But okay. So anyway, yeah, we'll finish this and then we'll get into how fucking crazy you are.
So yeah, Taker comes out, right?
Yeah, Taker
Talks
comes
shit.
out and then he puts over Shane by being like, what did he say about him?
He's like, "You guys are in good hands," or some shit like that with this man.
Yeah, 'cause he's something like the man who has no fear,
Yeah,
or
or some
something,
shit like that.
Yeah. So he puts over Shane. Oh yeah, he gives Shane like a stare down.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Taker and Shane face to face, first time since WrestleMania.
The thing I hated about this though is he's like, I'm no longer going to let WrestleMania define me. And he had like
Yeah.
this weird like southern twang. I was just like, that's weird.
Then what was he like?
And it's like, well, yeah, because Brock whooped your ass, like, and then you won like 2 afterwards or something.
Yeah, he
right?
won the Bray Wyatt and then Shane McMahon.
Yeah,
afterwards.
Yeah, so, but then
None
he's,
of them count anymore.
and the thing is, he's like, I'm back,
yeah,
and I'm here to, and I'm taking souls and digging holes.
That's the name of our episode this season or this week. I'm telling
And
you.
I wrote, you're like 60. What the fuck are you saying?
I was just like Jeff's here taking holes and digging souls.
There we go.
When you're
then
a
everyone-
creative, you know, fucking all the women wrestlers.
Everyone started chanting, "You still got it."
Yeah.
And so in big capital letters, I wrote, "How do you know?" Because he's not, he's old as shit. And everyone online is just like, he has to wrestle AJ Styles. I'm like, here's the thing. I can understand why, because Shawn Michaels and
No.
Undertaker had so many great matches, especially those last couple. But it's like,
Undertaker is too damn old. Like, I mean,
he can't spot like he used to with Michaels.
No.
And AJ is close in
He's
age
good.
to Michaels, but I mean he's still more like he's in like the 97, 99 Michaels era of like
Yeah.
performance. Like really on top of, like, this is the best he's ever been. Like, Taker needs to be like 10 years younger to still be able to do that.
yeah, it's just I don't know. Just because Taker's like old, I don't want to see him wrestle anymore. Like you said, I think that would have been the perfect way to like put Taker out, like put his kind of career, like, I mean, he's a legend, obviously, like the motherfucker's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And that would have been a perfect way to have it.
Yeah, he
end.
should have just disappeared.
It would have been the best.
Should have just disappeared.
Maybe come back for like a fucking Hall of Fame
Here's the
induction
thing,
or
though.
some
I'm
shit.
really good with endings. Like,
Yeah.
we'll get into movies in a minute, and I'll tell you an ending that I came up with that I think is incredible. So anyway, the last match was Bray, Luke, and Orton, right? Or am I wrong? Are these
wrong.
notes? Are these notes for last week?
Yeah.
Oh my
It
God,
was just
that's-
it went with the Taker. It went out.
Oh,
so.
oh yeah, that's right. Jesus, I didn't delete it. That's hilarious. Well, you should have let me go, man.
Sorry, go on. I mean, yeah,
No.
Bray, Luke, and Orton.
Yeah, and then it was a typical match. Ellsworth tagged himself in, and Kane. After
Do you
Kane
even
wasn't
listen
around,
to our show?
No. So either way, overview. I think my favorite match was Lynch and Bliss, just because of Becky, and then Bliss did really well. So I think for my best wrestler, I'm going to go with Bliss. What
I think that was last week.
was it?
Yeah.
Bullshit. There's no way. Damn it! I didn't do this either. Son of a bitch. God damn it! What's going on here? So Bliss. No, wait, hold on. Where's the Becky match in here?
There is no Becky.
Did she not wrestle
She was
this
just
week?
backstage.
No. Oh, was she? Who? I thought she came
Bliss
out.
was bitching about her fucking cheating or some shit. That was it.
Cheating?
Yeah, well, then she came
What
out
did I
like
skip? I
she-
could have
she
sworn there was
like
another girl
backstage,
match.
complaining about like the look at how she cheated and everything, like Elizabeth and
I didn't see
Shane's
any
like
of this.
you will get the match. Fucking Brian
I
was
didn't
like,
see any of
oh.
this. Am I watching the Hulu SmackDown version? Is that what's happening?
I think. Well, I'm watching.
How did
the
I
Hulu
not
SmackDown
delete
version.
all of this shit?
Anyways, though,
Jesus Christ.
Becky Lynch did come in with like the whole fucking like Nia Jax almost crushed her. Remember?
Yeah, because the second I started reading it, that match played. I was like, oh yeah, that was a really good match. Like, Jesus
So,
Christ.
Just go match of the night, Miz, Ziggler,
no,
wrestler of the night,
no.
Miz. Worst match of the night, none because of Miz won. Mojo
I'll
Rawley
have to
sucks
go
dick.
with the best. Fuck, there really wasn't any matches. Fuck, I guess I'll just have to pick Ziggler and the Miz.
Yes!
Sucks.
Yes! Yes! Just end the show there,
Was
ladies
that like
and gentlemen.
the
go
only
home.
match? I mean, Jesus.
No,
Well,
there was
there's
that tag
Kalisto
match, remember?
And the tag
Kalisto.
match. Yeah. I'll go with
The Nikki Bella Carmella.
The best match will be the tag match because Breezango on their belly shirts.
Yeah, that's
and then
good.
the best wrestlers, I'll go with
Breezango because of their belly shirts.
Yep. And then the worst match would be the Ziggler one, and then the worst wrestler would be the Miz.
Oh, the best match is the Miz and Ziggler.
Now,
the
do you
best
want to talk
wrestler is
about
The
movies
Miz.
first, or do you want to talk about all the free
The
zone
worst
shit?
match is your match that you chose for your best match. And the worst
What are you
wrestler
doing?
is Mojo Rawley.
He wasn't even on.
Yeah, he was. He was in the fucking tag match. Remember, he like fucking sit on the guy. Did you even watch SmackDown?
No, apparently not.
What the fuck? What were you doing?
I watched it last week.
Were
for
you
sure.
jerking off?
Well, yeah. So anyway, do you want to talk? Okay, well, I guess we'll talk about the movies real quick. So, do you want to talk about my ending thing, or do you want to?
I want to talk about nothing
Why?
because you hate SmackDown.
No, I think it's great.
I think you probably did just shut it off. You're like, Miz won. Fuck it. I'm out.
Yeah, that's
no
probably-
SmackDown for
I think
this
I
week.
dreamed the rest of this.
I don't know. Go with your end of the movie.
Oh, okay, so you want to do the movie thing,
Yeah,
and then we'll
yeah.
talk about Princess Bride. All right. So, I assume you know The Notebook.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think that's a good ending?
I thought it was pretty decent.
Now,
yeah.
spoiler alert, because I'm not a fucking dickhead.
All right, hold on. Give everybody
Shut
5 seconds.
The fuck up.
5, 4, 3,
2, 1. They both die. All right. So
1.
I've already told them.
I know. I still wanted to finish. You know. Fucking taking my.
Did you think that was a good ending? Where
I
they
did. I thought it was sad. They.
that was fucking gay.
no,
that was
it wasn't.
so
It was
fucking
straight. They
gay.
loved each other.
No. Okay. Here's my ending to that movie. Okay. Well, let's go over the
All
ending
right.
to The Notebook. This is just one of the many movies that pop up.
Sorry. Speaking of that, I got to get some Notebook stuff on my Facebook. Actually.
Oh my god! Get that shit out of here. We're talking.
All right. Sorry.
Calvin, you putting it under the desk and still looking at it. Give me your phone. Do I have to take your phone away?
All right. It's away. It's away. It's away. I bricked out, huh?
Yes. So with The Notebook, why don't you tell people what the ending was?
That lady died, and they were in bed together, right, or some shit.
Yeah.
It's been a couple of years since I've watched it.
She started. Oh please, you watched that fucking last
No,
Sunday.
I should have though. It's a fucking great movie.
That movie's stupid.
All right, hold on.
Put your phone away.
no. All right.
What are you doing?
5 years ago today,
Jesus Christ! What is this going to be?
this is a call to donation. Rise up, my friends. We need to take out the Congress. And Negative Jeff. These men do not respect the Notebook or Brokeback Mountain.
Who? Us?
Let them
Me?
have it. No, Nation for Life. And then 2 people. You have made the wrong nation mad, so I give you one piece of advice: fear the RKO, because these old guys, the one actually would buy the belts and shit for me.
Yeah.
and like this other guy, they would bitch about how fucking Brokeback Mountain was dumb and
First of all,
Notebook sucked
Brokeback
balls.
Mountain is fucking. It's an incredible movie.
And all you put is. All I see is a bunch of little boys running their mouth and not knowing that fire will rain down upon them for the words they have spoken against such great things, especially about the dreaded RKO. Be warned, gentlemen, your time will come soon. And then they fucking say something like, the guy actually that bought the belts was all, I see Jeff and Calvin need neutered and sent to Canada. And she just go, if I lived in Canada, I would neuter myself.
Is that really what I said?
And then fucking they start commenting a bunch, like fucking 8 replies after that, and you're all your constant replies when the nation only had to say one statement makes things clear. You only show the nation your disrespect. You have to continue to reassure yourself. Quite funny, really. Don't worry, gentlemen. You've embarrassed your little club enough. The nation will strike when the time is right. Probably when you're sitting around talking about how badass you are. RKO Nation, ride or die.
Oh god, that's hilarious.
And that was the last comment. Nothing else after
Yeah,
that.
shut those bitches down. Fucking punks. No, here's the thing. Like The Notebook, I believe it's a good movie up until the end. I've always really liked the movie until the end. This is a good story.
Yeah.
But okay, so
Great
anyway,
story.
if you don't know The Notebook, quick rundown. It starts off this old guy. He's at like a nursing home. His wife has dementia.
Yeah.
She can't remember everything, but he goes there and he starts reading her this story. And the story is about these two young
Star-crossed
young
lovers.
kids who they kind of start going back and forth. This guy's trying to get her. She's not really interested. That whole thing. He finally gets her. They have this incredible relationship with high highs, low lows, all that shit, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, they eventually get old and shit like that, and they're in the nursing home together, and you realize that the story he's telling her is about them. Oh my god.
That part I remember when I first watched it, I was like, oh my god, that's so sweet.
Yeah. So anyway, he's
And I was
telling
like,
her the story about them because at the end of the story, which I don't know why he just didn't jump to the end and tell her the part that will always click it over.
Yeah.
But anyway, so by the end, and that's what happens with some people with like dementia and shit, or Alzheimer's, whatever you want to call it. It's a certain part will like click, and they're like, "Oh shit!" and they're like completely back. And that's kind of what happens to her. Is he has to read the whole story to her, and then she comes back, and he gets to have like 5 minutes with her, and then they get to talk and cry and this and that, and blah blah blah. And then anyway, after this happens, I don't remember what happens, but like for some reason.
I'm gonna have to rewatch it, honestly.
He gets into her room at night. Like, I think she has like a big episode because he's like talking to her. They're like having a thing, and automatically she switches back. She's like, "Who are you? Like, why are you touching me?" Which is really sad, you know. And then
Heartbreaking.
Yeah,
even.
she has this big episode, and then he ends up going there in the middle of the night and like crawling into bed with her, and then they both die in bed. End of the movie.
Great ending.
Okay, no. Now here's the thing with me. I love like big depressing like ending. Like, have you ever seen or read The Road?
Yes, I didn't like The Road very much, though.
Because it's so depressing, right?
No, because I fucking watched it with people who read the book, and they're all...
That doesn't make any sense because it's a super close adaptation of
But
the book.
they just like bitched about it though the whole time, which really ruined it for me.
That's
like
retarded.
I meant to go rewatch it again, like without them in the theater, you know. But
yeah. Anyway, The Road is so goddamn depressing and sad, but I love movies like that.
I love songs like that.
Well, still, like, so here's my. Oh, and actually, before we go to that, like, if you haven't watched this yet, don't watch it with your wife. But have you ever seen the movie Blue Valentine?
No.
Jesus Christ. Nope. It is amazing. It's like one of the best movies I've ever seen. It's Ryan Gosling and Michelle, whatever her name is. She used to be married to Heath Ledger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, so like here are some quotes from Blue Valentine, just so you know, and then we'll get into the other one. My friend said he felt like he should leave the room so they could work this out alone. And it's one of those, it's so like everyone gets, it's like it's such a real like life move. It's so great. You got to watch it. Let's see. Yeah, my ex's professor told his class not to watch this movie with their significant other as they would break up. And it's like, we went to see it and broke up a week later. Super sad movie, all around depressing. I'm trying to find all these fucking... There's a bunch of great quotes about it. But either way, you know, Gosling was amazing in this film. Tough movie to watch. More of a performance piece than just a good movie. You know, like it's incredible. But there are people that are just like, this is the only movie I would recommend people to not see. You know, because it's so good. Anyway, you got to watch it. It's incredible. I think it's on Netflix. Anyway, so the ending to my Notebook movie. So I like depressing movies. Here's where I think it would be incredible. So they get there. He's telling the story. She comes back. She's like, same thing, exact same thing, same reaction. They're all happy to be together. All that shit. The same thing, except then she clicks back and she's like, who the fuck are you? Blah, blah, blah. This is terrible. You know, get the fuck away from me. Who are you? Why are you touching me? You know, she goes to bed. Start it over. The next morning, he's back out there again, reads it to her all over again. Because you know why?
Why?
It's terrible. But it's also super sweet because he's never going to give up. Every single day he goes back there and he reads her the same story every single day so he can be with her for 5 minutes. And every single day she flips back. And it's sad and depressing because that's all he has.
Why don't you just
has
have it
to
like
keep going back.
be really sad and depressing and have her flip out and die? And
Because
then he
that's
never
retarded.
gets to say goodbye to her.
No, that's retarded. Because
good
she
ending.
died anyway. He didn't get to do that either.
No.
You know, what I'm saying is it's so sad because now you realize that he has nothing except for those 5 minutes. So he has to go back, and I just wanted her to like go to sleep and then start the movie over, like same thing. Watch him show up, introduce himself. He has to go through this routine every day. It's the saddest shit ever. He's a lonely old man. He gets to sit with his wife.
I think you just described the plot to 50 First Dates.
51st Dates? No, that's not even the same thing.
He has to like show him or like get his love every day, you know. For
That's a
her
good movie, though.
It is a really good flick.
Yeah.
But I think that's the plot to 50 First Dates.
I really like the brother in that movie who was always wearing like the mesh tank top and like doing steroids and shit.
Yeah, he's like, right in my ass, Dad. That was a good. I love Adam Sandler and Drew
And then when
Barrymore
they're
together.
like talking about The Sixth Sense, they're like, "Oh my god!" She's like screaming at it. She's like, "Oh my god! Did you know? Like, how could he be dead the whole time?" He's like, "Yep, shocked as hell." So, anyway,
fuck.
yeah, that's the good part of The Notebook. Anyway, if it had that ending. So, Free Zone real quick. Chris Jericho pissed me off with an article he had. He said, if you ask people why they don't like Roman Reigns, they couldn't give you an answer. It's the cool thing to boo him. Bullshit. He's a fucking still wrestler. He's a piece of garbage. He's fucking John Cena.
Yeah, I hate I mean, I guess I like Brock Lesnar, so I shouldn't say I like hate that whole persona, you know, of like the guy who never can be beat.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's overused too much with them.
Oh, you mean you don't like his fucking Superman punch with like no leverage behind it?
No. Like, I mean, every once in a while, like, I think he does like a cool thing. Like, I think maybe 1 out of 10 spears he does looks pretty good, you know, like pretty decent. And the Superman punch every once in a while looks okay.
Well, now you got AJ Styles doing that forearm off the fucking
Yeah,
ropes, which is just
looks
killing Roman shit. Because it's the same thing, essentially, except Styles is doing it way better. So yeah, that was
everything better.
That was kind of annoying, but Jericho also did give an interview that said he was only supposed to be back for 4 months this time.
Yeah.
And now he's on like a month-to-month contract because it's like, well, first it was like 4 months, and then it turned into, all right, I'll stay for 2 more months. Then I was here in November, then I was here in December. And, you know, he's like, so I'm just kind of month-to-month. We're going to see what happens. And he says that he thinks that this is his best run yet.
I agree, too.
The only thing he said, he's like, well, it might not be as good as my run with Michaels. He's like, but it's definitely the second best one if that's the first.
I think it's
know.
easily his best. Like,
well, he hasn't had too many like giant matches yet, though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's
other
what I'm
than the
hoping it
giant
turns
matches,
into.
yeah.
You know, and he's been losing a lot of them too, though. So once he starts getting on a winning streak and gets the belt, then I think it will be his best run because his build up to that will be incredible.
I just think like, I mean, the fact that he has been losing a lot and still like I find myself tuning into like Raw just to watch his stuff shows how like fucking amazing this run has been for him, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. Do you see the shit about Vader?
Yeah, apparently 2 years to live.
Congestive heart failure or whatever it is. That's what he's going to have.
People are fucking bitching about how they need to get him into the Hall of Fame before he goes.
He should be in the Hall of Fame, though.
Yeah.
Because Vader is
He
fucking...
should,
he was incredible.
People, too, also said something like, I want him to be in the Royal Rumble. And I was like, no.
He's going to die.
Like, yeah, you're like, you don't want to see somebody fucking die. Put him in the Hall of Fame, whatever, but don't put him in any
Vader
matches.
was great.
Like,
he debuted in like
terrible.
1990 or something like that. And he had that fucking awesome helmet.
I remember when he was on Boy Meets World. Did you ever watch that episode?
No.
Oh, yeah,
Never
he was
watched
like
that fucking
one of the
show.
parents' dads or some shit like that, and it was Mankind was on there too.
Why?
I don't know. You never watched Boy Meets World? What the
No.
fuck is wrong with you?
Well, I like good stuff, so...
Topanga, she's not good stuff.
She's hot.
Gorgeous.
I know who she is. I'd slap that ass around.
I wouldn't. I mean,
But I would do that. You know what? I wouldn't do that because I'm saving myself for Becky.
All right, anyways, go on. Move next.
Yeah, Vader. I think Vader in like from like 93 to like 96, 97
may
was
have been
fucking incredible.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch because
that's when I was a kid. He had
time.
a match with God damn it, was it SummerSlam?
Yeah.
He had a match with Shawn Michaels in 96 it was either SummerSlam or Survivor. I can't remember now. I was just talking about it the other night.
Yeah.
It was in 96 though, and it was with Shawn Michaels. That match was fucking awesome.
Was it him or Bam Bam that did kind of like that moonsault off the top?
Vader had the Vader bomb, which
right.
he would like just like so like if this he would just like jump forward and land on someone. It wasn't a moonsault. That's
but one
Vader
of them
bomb.
did kind of like not a full
It might have
rotation
been Bam
moonsault,
Bam,
but he was just like
I don't remember
you
Vader
don't
ever doing
remember,
that.
okay.
I don't know. I always just liked Vader when I was a kid. He just looked cool, and I fucking
The
loved
mask
his
was
music.
fucking sick.
I even do like it's funny because I'll say that to myself at home. This is like a total like nerdy thing. Like one time, and I just start doing it. Like, do you ever have like clicks around your house? You'll just say something stupid from like a TV show or something all the time.
Yeah.
I'll be like getting ready, or someone will be like, "It's time, it's nap time," and then like get into bed. It's fucking awesome. I don't do it every time.
I do that with the Kimmy Schmidt song, actually.
Oh, God.
I have like a dog, Foxy and one Bella, and they'll play together, and I'll be like, Foxy and Bella, being best friends, together forever.
God damn it.
Fun.
But yeah, no, Vader's always been great. I've loved him since I was a kid.
That sucks, though. Yeah.
So it sucks that he's, that he's going to die, which, I mean, everyone's going to die, but,
Yeah, but
still, seeing Vader go is going to suck. But yeah, he definitely should be in the Hall of Fame. He was a great wrestler, and someone tried to make the argument of like, well, I mean, he was just primarily WCW. And it's like, it's wrestling. Like, WWE essentially owns the Hall of Fame now because they're like the wrestling thing.
yeah.
So, whatever. But yeah, I mean, they put in a ton of people that were never really WWF guys anyway. Like Abdullah the Butcher's in there.
Yeah. And fuck, who else? I don't know.
Like half the fucking roster.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that sucks. So hopefully, Vader kind of outdoes that. I would like to try to interview him, though. He's really active on Twitter. So you might want to,
I'll
reach
try to
out
find
to him.
And reach out,
He's definitely very, very active. So if you just keep tweeting at him, he'll probably see something.
Nah.
It's like, hey, man, big fans, got a new podcast. Maybe you'd like to call in sometime. Or maybe we can call you, set something up.
Yeah.
So Joey Styles got
fired. Yeah, for the Donald Trump joke.
Was it I heard there was like there's like a rape joke in there?
It was apparently, I don't remember what the lady's name was, but he's like, you're really good looking. So good looking, in fact, that if the Trump, our president-elect, was here, he'd grab you by the... Oh, actually, I'm not going to say that. But speaking of that word, and then he turns to like the commentator next to him.
Well, apparently what happened was, I guess Joey, when he said that, I guess he immediately went to, because it's Evolve or something that he was commenting for. I guess he immediately went to the owner and was like, look, I'm sorry, fire me, publicly fire me to save face. So you guys, I guess that's what came out. But is Joey Styles, is he the oh my God guy?
Fucking loved that guy. He, I think legitimately was the only one man commentating, I'm going to call him a team because the guy was so fucking great, in wrestling history. Now they have fucking 3, 4, 28 guys on fucking, so Slipknot stupid. Is basically commentating next to the ring, God
damn, dude. Yeah, it's bad.
And Joey Styles, did the whole shit all on his own. Fucking pay-per-views, TV shows when, I guess, ECW was on TV for, the 2 weeks
he was the
they
fucking
were.
man. Yeah.
Fucking great.
But yeah, so that sucks. I mean, whatever. But, another thing is everyone, reporters, I was talking about this last week, now wrestlers are starting to talk about how Raw is too long. So hopefully they kind of get something, because Kane said something now, and he's just he's like, the reason SmackDown's better is because Raw's just too long. He's like, it's too long now. He's like, it didn't matter before because it used to just be, okay, it's Raw, and then SmackDown was on Thursdays. It was pre-taped. No one really cared about it. I mean, people still watched it, but it wasn't a thing.
It's basically a Raw recap, though, I think.
Yeah, and once they started doing it live right afterwards, which it's always been on Tuesday, it's just never been aired. But now that it's right there and it's a big show, and they did the marketing for this so well that they made it a great show again. But now that they're showing how good it can be in 2 hours, it's really fucking Raw over, and Raw has to go to 2 hours.
I've watched, or I guess not watched, but read a lot of shit on Facebook about that. It's just pissing everybody off.
Yeah, they're going to have to figure something out.
I have a feeling it's not going to happen, I think this year, but by 2017, maybe the first quarter, it's going to be back to 2 hours.
Hopefully.
Because then that would save us a shit ton of time.
Yeah.
If we don't get off on, Britney Spears more or whatever.
Yeah, no shit. So then Randy is going to, and this was another fucking gay clickbait title. Everyone's like, why? He was just gone for 8 months. And, but yeah, so he's taking a week off to have a kid. And here's my suggestion. I thought your kid was due later.
Yeah.
But it's even better now. So check this out. This is my idea. So he's taken a week off to have his kid. You know what you do, since you guys can't figure out a name, wait to see what he names his kid, and then you name your kid that. So your kid's going to be nameless for 4 months. Don't worry about it. So,
well, his kid's coming up soon, right? Mine's in January.
Yeah, I think his is in
Christmas,
March or something, I believe.
All right.
So just wait.
We have a name. I'm just not going to tell you.
What is it's a boy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the name? Wasn't Dresden or some shit like that?
No, I wanted it to be Delson. From fucking Infamous
some
Second
dumb
Son
game or something.
Second Son, yeah. And then I thought Nathan Drake would have been funny from the Uncharted. I tried Freddy, and she was like, "No."
Why? Why is she shooting down all the
Freddy?
Good stuff?
Because that's awesome. I think.
Yeah. Why
and she doesn't want her kid
down?
to be awesome. I don't know. Anyway, so
is it going to be blank the Miz? Your last name
should be.
There you go. Do it. just Miz. They'd be like, "What the fuck is that?" Please sneak that in on her.
All right,
Do it. So when they're doing like the birth certificate thing, be like, "Oh, just hold on a second," and then take the nurse out and be like, "Yeah, this is what you're right."
It's
Or
easier
just
to
white
ask for
out,
forgiveness
whatever.
than permission, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So yeah,
Right.
but yeah, do that.
But yeah, he's gonna be out, right?
Huh?
Randy's gonna be out for
For like a week in March or something. So anyway, little tidbit. Today's the 17th. This will be out on the 18th. 20 years ago today, The Rock debuted. Who gives a shit?
Oh, and was it 11 years ago on Sunday? Eddie Guerrero passed away.
It's been 11 years?
Yeah,
Jesus.
I know. It was really funny. You know how like you get those Facebook notifications? They're like memories.
Yeah.
Fucking 9 years ago, I posted about it. 10 years, I posted, and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong?" And then I was just like, "God damn, though, that's like a long time."
Telling you, man, that's what we should do. We should go and you and I should both just start doing a ton of steroids.
Yeah.
And then we'll get mullets. And then we'll just
true.
start driving lowriders around.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
I kind of feel like though, if he would have still been alive, like WWE would have fucked his character up so much.
Maybe.
Like I think he would have been a TNA like wrestler.
He probably would have,
Or
yeah.
fucking Lucha
yeah.
Underground or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck that
I could
shit
see him
is.
being one of the guys that jump ship. You know, but he'd be back by now.
Yeah,
You know.
for one last
Could you imagine him when he died versus like Rollins or AJ Styles or something?
God damn.
He was supposed to have a match with Shawn Michaels and that never happened, which would have been fucking incredible because Shawn was still active.
Yeah.
You know,
The guy was so good, and I mean, it sucks.
one of my favorite things I've ever seen from him though, because he did the live sheet still thing.
Yeah.
Which okay, whatever. But yeah, they posted it the other day and it was like the ref was turned around. And he
Oh
like,
yeah, I put that.
was that where I
yeah.
saw it? Yeah, where the ref's turned around, so he smacks the canvas with the chair and then throws it. Was that hardcore Holly?
No, fucking Kennedy or Mr. Anderson, I guess he
same,
was on.
same
yeah.
hair. So he throws it at him, and then he just falls down, and the ref turns around, and he's like,
like,
"Did you
"Oh."
hit him with the chair?" And he's like, "No."
Like
So
after his
goddamn
death,
great.
I remember was like one of the few times in Randy Orton's career that I did not enjoy him. And that's when he was like completely just like they had his character disrespecting Eddie and stuff.
Why?
Like he came out and he fucking lit one of the lowriders on fire and shit. 'Cause
Why would they do that?
He was in a feud with Rey Mysterio at the time.
So what?
So yeah,
what does
they
that
just,
have to do with Eddie?
Rey Mysterio and
they're
Eddie
Mexican,
were like,
I get it.
yeah, they were family, you know, and all that
No, they
shit. Like
weren't.
they traveled the road together and all this, you know, stuff.
So stupid.
Anyways, though, yeah, that was just like one of the times I'm like, the WWE should have just kind of, you know,
Yeah.
let that lie and not had Randy Orton go that far.
All right. Well, the last thing, and we're going to keep track of this. I'm going to write this down. Survivor Series predictions.
All right.
This Sunday, we're going to have to figure out what we're doing for the next episode. If we're going to do one, if we're not going to do one, if we're going to do double the fucking next one, which is going to fucking suck. So maybe you should fucking figure your shit out. Survivor Series predictions. Now, I don't know if this is in order, but I'm going to go in order from here.
All right.
So, now here's the stipulation for this match. Brian Kendrick versus Kalisto or
Yes.
Kalisto.
Cruiserweights coming to SmackDown.
Yeah, so if Kalisto wins, SmackDown gets the cruiserweights. Kendrick wins, he keeps them on Raw. Who do you pick?
I'm going to go Kendrick.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm saying Kendrick staying.
Well, see, now you're fucking my shit
I'm going
up.
to say Kalisto. I'm going to say, because, I mean, I'll tell you why later when we get to one of the other matches, but I'll say Kalisto.
You're full of shit because you just said Kendrick.
I want to be opposite.
No.
Okay, fuck it, Kendrick, though.
Yeah, well, the reason I say that is because they're not. They don't have time for it on SmackDown.
Yeah, they
Don't have time.
legitimately don't. But if they cut Raw down to 2 hours, will
Then
have
they
time
can
for-
split them up and then
Yeah.
just go back and forth. So the next match, The Miz versus Sami Zayn.
I'm gonna say the Miz is gonna take it, or Sammy's gonna take
Or
it. But
Sammy's gonna win.
no,
Oh,
no,
shit.
just hear this.
Crazy.
All right, Sammy's gonna win, but Shane's gonna have given him a contract for SmackDown. So either way, the title's staying on SmackDown
Why would he give Sami Zayn a contract?
because they fucking hate the Miz.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know it doesn't make sense, but they want Sami Zayn.
Sami
because
Zayn's
Sami
gonna
Zayn,
win.
Like, would be great.
Sami Zayn's gonna win because they want to. I'm pretty sure they want to bring the title back. And here's also why I figured that. Okay, so anyway, we'll skip that. So next is the Team Raw tag team. So this is the the traditional 10-on-10 Survivor Series tag team elimination
So, I'm
match.
confused on that. Like, if Rhino got pinned, then him and Slater would be out, right?
I don't fucking know.
Because I don't.
I
Fucking
thought
know.
it was. I thought it was just like whoever gets pinned, they're out.
Yeah, like just them or like their team is.
Well, that's
out.
what I don't
know.
think
Like,
their whole team would be out. That would make sense, would it?
I think it would be like that because I mean you're not gonna have fucking 10 eliminations in that match or fucking 20-ish or close to, depending on how they fucking.
Yeah, that makes more sense if their team's out. I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Anyway, so
Find out on Sunday.
I'm gonna have to say
so
Team SmackDown.
Well, you got Team Raw, which is the New Day, Luke and or Gallows and Anderson, Sheamus and Cesaro, Enzo and Cass versus, and the Shining Stars versus Team SmackDown, which is Slater and Rhino, the Hype Bros. Whoop whoop. That's what they need to start doing. American Alpha, the Usos, and Breezango.
I'm gonna say SmackDown and Shining Stars are the first team to get eliminated.
I say Team Raw loses.
Yeah.
Or no, wait, no. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Team Raw will win. Okay, I say Team Raw wins, and the first team to get eliminated, if it is the team,
Shining Stars.
I'm gonna go with the New Day. I'm gonna shake it up a little bit.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
So anyway, but I do say that Raw wins, and I say that because I think they have to give Raw some wins because I think SmackDown are going to take the bigger ones.
think?
Yeah. So anyway, so the next one is the women's one, which is Team Raw, which is Charlotte, Bayley, Nia, and Alicia and Sasha with Dana Brooke versus Team SmackDown, which is Nikki, Becky, Alexa, Carmella, and Naomi. Who are you picking in this one?
I'm gonna have to go Team Raw for this one, just because of Nia Jax. I don't think they're ready to let her lose yet.
I think Team Raw wins this one as well. And
I think it's gonna be something Carmella did too, which is gonna like have a huge fucking match because I think in 2 weeks after that they're gonna have TLC, SmackDown's pay-per-view.
I forgot to start. I put in all capital letters. Write these down. So let me go back and write these down. So we both picked Kendrick,
Yeah, Kendrick.
correct? And then you picked, so Calvin had The Miz because he's retarded. And then I had Zayn because that makes the most sense.
And you're not retarded.
Exactly. And then what do we have? We had, I said Team Raw for tags, right?
Yeah. And I said SmackDown.
SmackDown. Calvin. Raw. Jeff, just like in his sex life. And then we had the girls, right?
The girls, yeah.
So you
I
said...
said Raw because I don't think they're ready to let Nia take a loss yet. Or Charlotte at her pay-per-views either.
All right. And then finally, the last two. So Team Raw with the men's elimination. Team Raw's Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho, Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and Seth Rollins versus Team SmackDown, which is AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, and Shane McMahon. I believe they give this one. This is why Raw got all the other ones. I believe
SmackDown. I
takes
definitely am with you too on that. I think SmackDown. I don't know how they're going to pull the Braun like losing without losing credibility. So I think it's going to be something as silly as like Ellsworth, because he fought Ellsworth, right?
Yeah.
Is going to like piss him off, and he's going to like...
That's where he popped up.
Yeah, he's going to chase him off or whatever, and the ref's going to be like, and count him out or some stupid shit like that.
Yeah, I think SmackDown has to go over on this one, because at least that way Raw gets a bunch of wins, but SmackDown wins essentially the more
big
important
one,
one.
yeah.
And then finally, Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg.
Fantasy warfare come to life.
Fucking stupid.
Fantasy warfare.
Say it more.
Come to
Edge.
life. Did I mention it's
Asshole.
fantasy warfare?
Everyone kept saying
Let's
that.
come
Just
to life. How many times have they said that in the promotion?
I'm going to say
Really?
19. I don't know.
Let's go back and put it in the comments down below.
Go count and let us know.
I'm going to say Lesnar is taking it, like I said.
Well, it's like I said the other week. I mean, yeah, Lesnar's like the unstoppable beast, but I mean, the other week I said, but Goldberg is like the old veteran who's still like, he's kind of like Stone Cold. He's like an old ass whooper
Yeah.
who can still like go through and like take, beat the shit out of people. He like still has it. And he's beaten Brock before. So he like,
Yeah.
Brock's this unstoppable guy, but Goldberg knows how to get it done.
I know,
like,
but that's
how
why
they're
they
gonna
can't
push
let it happen,
Why?
Because they can't let Brock lose to a guy twice. Like
He
two matches with a guy and losing twice.
Yeah, but Goldberg's just that badass, and then they send him off looking like a badass for the end of his career. So Goldberg gets that, and it doesn't really hurt Brock.
It does hurt Brock,
How?
though, because Brock is Vince McMahon's creation. Goldberg is WCW's creation.
And that's fine.
They're not going to let WCW's creation go over Vince McMahon.
Which is stupid, because I really do think Sting should have won the WrestleMania match with Triple H.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Easily.
And they didn't give him that either.
I'm glad that he
And
lost
that was my point, though, is they're not going to let WCW win.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think I'm going to go... Fuck. Well, and because because today I said, because Goldberg also, he's saying, like, you got to stand up to bullies. I'm a hero for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
How are they going to let him get his ass whipped in front of kids? Like, that's the whole thing.
I don't know. I'm more of a Lesnar fan too.
I'm more of a Lesnar fan too.
So go Lesnar.
No, that's dumb. I'm okay. So Calvin, goes Lesnar, and I will go Goldberg. At least it mixes it up a little bit.
Is that for the Fantasy Warfare Come to Life match?
It is Come to Life on Sunday. So I think that's it. Unless there's anything else you want to say.
No, I think that's...
Except I want to get out of here as soon as possible because I want to go and eat because I don't eat before I come here. I don't know when I'm going to come here. So how am I supposed to know when I'm going to eat? I don't even know when I'm going to be here.
It makes sense. Now that I love the fact that you're in my brain. You're in Calvin land, we'll say.
You're so retarded.
You're the other Calvin.
Yep, I am. All right, I'm just making sure there's nothing else. God, we got to fucking start going lower on time. We're at an hour 50. Our last one was super long. It was like 2 hours and 40 minutes or something. It was ridiculous.
People love it.
Yeah, I know. They can't get enough. Oh, speaking of likes on Facebook, we'll talk about that real quick, and then we'll let you go and eat. So I tried. Whenever I'm on Facebook, I'll see promoted posts or whatever, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I tried to do that, but I never see it. See, boom, sponsored post right here. It just popped right up. It's popping up on my shit.
Yeah, it was on mine too, actually.
Yeah. So I mean, but here's the thing: is like, I don't understand like how it works because it just gives you like a bunch of people click on it, but they don't really like the page, and it'll show like the engagement. It'll show like how many people have seen it, how many people have engaged with it,
how many have,
and how many people have actually like visited your page because of it. So we've got 106 likes. They're all Mexican people. It's weird. Like seriously,
we need to promote the page and see what happens.
I've done that, but Facebook says your ad isn't delivering because. There's too much text in the picture. Like, that doesn't make sense. But listen to some of these names. Remember,
negative just views and not necessarily...
What? Mary Gonzalez, Carlos Flores, Eduardo Duran, Mario Munoz, Sergio Darame, Perla Maya, Alan Madrid, okay? Let's see, Santiago Gutierrez. Excuse me. I mean, come on, man. It's that's all it is. I don't understand.
We're reaching for the wrong demographic here. We need to move to Mexico.
Yeah, no shit. Well, and I just don't understand Facebook's advertising. Really, I don't know where it goes. Like because it says put in where you want it to go, and I put in a bunch of countries, but I also put like. Okay, and you can put in like what pages they like, so it shows it to people who like that page. So I put like WWE, John Cena, Seth Rollins, Chris Jericho, Brock Lesnar, like big guys, that's going to have a lot of likes. And I mean, a lot of people have seen it, but I mean, it's like, they're not really engaging in like,
I know,
stuff like that. So who knows? Either way, that's interesting.
Hola to our new Mexican fans.
Yeah, what's up, guys? Fucking.
¿Qué tal?
Your girls are hot, most of them. Well,
I think that's how you say "what's up" in Spanish. ¿Qué tal?
You guys need to calm down on the hairy shit, though. You fucking girls. Have you ever seen Mexican girls' arms? They look like a fucking dog. They look like that.
All right. On that note, we're out. Loves, kisses.
Yeah, Calvin's gonna
Thanks for listening.
Eat and run out of here without fucking doing half of his shit that he's supposed to.
I'm gonna help put in everything.
Oh yeah, I bet you're gonna run out the door and go to Taco Bell and then shit yourself. That's what you do every single time. Goodbye.
Whoa. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I didn't call you idiots. I called you stupid idiots.